The following video contains strong language, themes of madness, and descriptions of body horror. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Table Goblins here on the Huntinghawks channel. I am your friendly internet DM, Leigh Bridge, and today I am joined by the energetic Hayden Marshall, the exhausting Adam Baker, the enigmatic Joe Dodds, the exceptional Tim Clark, and the empty Graham Pell. Now on last week's episode, our friends found themselves confronted by their drow pursuers, and after a hard-fought battle, managed to fight most of them off, being knocked down several times, and seeing Ilvara dragged through a portal by a mechanical spider. Then after that, they continued on their way to the surface, finally, at long last, breaching the surface and seeing the lovely sunlight that they've so craved. And that is where we're going to bring in today. So, when you reach this surface, you can see ahead of you just like marsh and the sunlight bouncing off. It's hurting your eyes still, you're still not quite used to it. And at this point you hear, shit. So if it's alright with you guys, we're gonna head back down. This is all a bit too bright for us here. So you ever find your way back to Blinkenstone, look up your old man Ginger.
Ginger?
Ginger.
Sorry, I've been drinking.
Ginger. No, and you guys are heroes down there, so
with all due respect, I don't think we're ever going to go back down there.
Well,
That's
you never know where life takes you.
Ginger, it's been a pleasure. It really has.
Ginger, you're our hero. I'm going to give him a big hug.
Shucks.
We wouldn't be here without you.
I'd like to walk up to him.
I'm going to miss you, buddy. Just
Get him the shoulder pat.
I thought that was going to be a pat on the head. Okay. So, you know what? I'm going to miss you too.
Inside check.
that's
all from me.
I'm going to stand here at least two feet away, just like, yeah, so maybe see you later then.
Well, maybe. But just keep up the good work. Hopefully everything will sort itself out down there. But
if you do need any help, just send us a message. I'm sure we'll come and help you anywhere.
I'll keep you in mind. I don't know where you'll be, but I'm sure I'll find someone who can find you.
We'll be around.
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep.
Okay.
We could be
Maybe.
anywhere. We don't even know where we are.
Yeah.
You could find us
Never
dead
winter.
behind that tree over there.
Baldur's Gate, yeah.
Well,
Shallow grave. The sky's the limit.
Yeah.
I resent that. If I'm going to kill you, I'm going to make it a deep ditch.
well,
Give me some credit. They've never found
it's
anybody
been
like
harrowing and terrifying. So
True.
that. I had fun.
take care of yourself, guys.
I'm going to miss you, buddy.
You too. Stay safe.
And they sort of like
Safe
they all say
as
their
you can
goodbyes, and the deep gnomes head back
Goodbye.
down to.
Other deep names whose names I didn't catch in the 3 weeks we were together.
You with
Bye,
us,
Steve. Bye,
Bye,
sure. Pete.
So we have Ginger,
Yeah, that was actually Ginger that was saying it.
Oh yeah.
Then Jim Jar comes up the front.
and then Jam Jar.
John Jar.
Jam Jar and Jim
Marmalade.
And Jim Tub.
Marmalade.
And cake.
Yeah.
and Donald. So
But not Giorgio.
So we've got Eldith with us now.
yes, you got
Eldith
Eldith and
and
Fargus.
Yeah.
So either of you two know which way is
civilization.
Civilization.
I'm not being funny with you, Mr. Tim, but I don't even know where the fuck I am. all I know is it can't be any worse than where we've just been. So
Why did you say that? Why?
Why
did you say that?
I say we just pick a direction and we go.
Okay,
we're
you're
on the
going
surface.
first.
Okay.
Walk that way towards that large, unassuming looking marsh.
Well, as you look out over the
Oh, yeah, there was
marsh,
a
you
ranger
do
that
see
could-
in the distance, you see a lake with small, shallow boats on it.
Oh, nice.
No.
I literally just one gesture with my hand, just.
Is there any other way?
Non-lake
I mean, there's, you can play all the Dungeons and Dragons you want. You don't have to. You don't have to go where I'm directing.
That's what I know.
Yeah, you could. The world is 360, so you can go wherever you want.
Cool. Anywhere but lake.
Quick question
Let's go to Chult.
before we set off,
It's
just
nice.
so we can get our bearings. Which way does the sun set and rise?
Just avoid
At
Alex
the minute, the sun is directly above you, so it's
Okay.
going to be.
Which way
So
will
it's
it be set?
hand.
I'll ask Eldith and assumedly they know where which.
Yeah,
It's
it's
northeast,
northeast,
southwest.
south thing here.
The sun usually sets in the west, and it rises in the east.
Is there a map that says you are here?
So that's something new.
So
Yeah.
we can't get lost.
It's been so long, I forgot.
But
How
like
the
I say,
joke
I
is
don't really
north-
know where
is
I am
southwest
right
is same
now.
to us.
The sun's not really helping. I don't
It
know
might
what time
go
of
west,
it. Well, I'm
south.
assuming it's midday because
That's the sun's up there. It's gone.
Right.
The only thing is, we're just
Forgot
waiting
how
now
bright
and
that
then chill
was.
out for a bit.
Yeah. We can.
everybody cool.
We can't be too far, really, from your place, though. 'Cause, I mean, from where we set off, we had two choices where to go. Your hometown or here. So,
Yeah, but if you remember rightly, the way to my hometown would have taken quite a lot longer to get to. Plus,
but we should at least be on the,
That's-
the same continent, those sort of things, at least. So there's that.
possibly.
At least in the same districts.
To
Cool,
be
so
fair,
we're in America,
I
we're
fucking
currently in
hope so.
California, where she lives is New York.
Regionally,
23,389 miles to go.
is your home Gauntle Grim? Is it in some
Uh,
coast somewhere?
Grim, it's not on the coast, but it's near. It's quite near Neverwinter, I believe.
And the coast, if it's on the coast, if there's, is the coast on the west or east or north or south, then we
It's,
just
it's
head,
is on the
closer
west.
to Neverwinter than to Waterdeep.
so
I'll tell
if
you
we
that.
just head
Okay.
west, at least we hit the coast, then we just go north or south to hit the town.
That sounds sensible to me.
Yeah.
And that's probably the only way, unless we come across a town or something or a
Yeah.
road on the way with some signs and get our bearings.
So
Do you imagine it'd be weird if we ran into some more characters?
I
mean,
think
is
in
that
most
like a
cases
possibility?
That would be bad.
that's only if they actually exist, because if they did, then that doesn't explain.
A lot of things.
That means, does that mean that our
That's-
imagination spawns new creatures in this world?
That just raises
Or we are in
further
fact,
questions.
although this is real in the
Or
Matrix, and immense
Mm.
this is what's coincidences.
I'm just saying, that little mind-blowing thing there.
So head west and then north or south when we get to
I'm
sea.
assuming if only we had a ranger that could tell us which was north, south, east, or west.
Sadly, you don't.
Yeah.
Because this is neither a forest nor the Underdark.
Yeah.
And then have a
Forest isn't my
Swamp.
compass.
Where's your?
You can make one,
Oh,
that's
grassland.
pretty easy.
Yeah, so you're in swamp.
Get a
land.
magnet.
Yeah, I'm literally just sort of looking at
So
him.
swamps. What do we
No,
know
but
about
you can
swamps?
make
What could be
But
in
it's
a
not.
swamp?
It's not swampy. It's quite like.
Marshland, is it?
Yeah, it's like you know in Lord of the Rings when the bit where it goes, where Sam's like not Sam, fucking
Gollum, Frodo.
Merry is like what do they eat when they can't get a hobbit? That sort of like land, where it's like sort of like marshy and
Scrubland.
quite watery. Yeah, sort of scrubland.
So somewhere in New Zealand then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're miles away from anywhere.
I'll maintain there's boats by that lake. That means civilization.
That's true. Someone must have left those boats there. Should we have a look?
There's-
and see?
Yeah, but that was someone arrived on
make,
those boats and went into
Anyone
the
who wants to
Underdark.
have a look, make a perception check.
Have
Oh,
a
fuck,
squinty
why not?
peer over.
Shits and giggles.
Squinty peer.
No.
It's too bright.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
I rolled a natural one.
Seven.
I'm just trying to figure out how to make a magnet.
17.
Okay, so for the first time ever, Hayden's the only one that sees.
Thank you, daylight.
You actually see there are people on the boats
Like, ha-ha!
from the distance. They are still quite a ways. Like it'll take quite a way to get there, especially in the marshy ground. But you can definitely see like the boats. There's movement there, and there are people on the boats.
So we're all
Like,
we're all,
people.
So we're all like, which way should we go? Which way? Like, I don't know. Why don't we just ask them?
Who?
The people in the boat.
People in the boats?
Are they like people,
There's
or are
people
they
in the
like?
boats. Yeah.
It's there's
can't see
figures
that?
in the boats.
Wait a minute.
Let's go.
Now I have the power.
Alright.
I have daylight vision.
Chill your shit, He-Man. Let's just go and talk to the people. But I swear to God, if they want to kill us, I'm blaming you.
If they want to kill us, we'll give them you.
Why? What have I ever done to anyone?
Let's just go and have a word.
It's not
and
what
see
you've done,
happens.
it's what you intend to do.
What
Has
have I
everyone got
intended to
their
do?
non-drow
Murder
equipment
everyone.
sorted?
Yes.
Why is that? I'm just planning to kill you.
Round the edges. From what I can remember.
Alright.
Do we have any spare drow shit? I want to see what happens when we hold it out in sunlight.
I'm sure we
It's got to
have.
be cool.
Don't give away the cool magic stuff though.
Yeah, let's see what I've got.
Got any like jump?
I've got a short sword, a drow short sword. Always spare.
Sure.
Okay. So as you pull it out, you notice in the sunlight it sort of fizzles.
Oh.
Like, it doesn't go away straight away. You know that it takes longer than that.
No.
It takes about an hour. But
Yeah.
you can see it's just lightly fizzling.
Awesome.
What in the
Like-
name of
like-
Jesus Christ?
Like a bit of bacon that you're frying in the frying pan.
Cool.
That's like.
Bill Nye, the science guy.
So
Start going over to the people and like, excuse me, old woman.
right, you're still a ways off from that.
Yeah,
It's-
we're-
it's-
Excuse me, old woman.
Shut
Just bring out Dawnbreaker, like, woo!
Well, coming into land.
So,
Yeah,
hey,
fucking rock
you're
lands.
charging at strangers wielding a bright glowing sword. They may think that's hostile.
They probably see that all the time.
No,
don't
you're
they?
right, I put Dawnbreaker away and get out the fire lance.
Much
Yeah.
better.
Let's be as non-threatening as possible.
16 on a what the fuck?
You what the
So,
fuck?
bear piss around with a drow sword, I'm just going to
Yeah.
start making my way over
Right.
to my room.
So you start making it, and like I say, it takes you're trying to go over the bits that aren't like up to your knees. So it's sort of like meandering, but it's nothing that you're not used to with meandering through the Underdark for 6 months.
Watch out for the giant octopus.
As you're walking, you're going along and everything else like. So, hey, how's it going? Where you going now? What's the plan?
Civilization.
What?
It's in my head.
What?
I'm not
Speaking
Are you speaking out loud?
No, I was literally.
Yeah, Adam, speak in your head, please.
So, you're heading towards civilization, huh?
That's the plan, apparently.
That's cool. That's cool. That's it for a while. You don't hear anymore. So as you're walking along, I want everyone to make a. In fact, passive perception. It would be Joe and Adam that notice it first, and probably Tim. You notice. There's lots of like rocky outcropping and things like that in this area, and you notice sort of like a humming. It's like sort of like a sad hum, it's feminine, and you just hear.
Did everyone hear that?
Woman.
Yeah. Don't. First time Baker's come into contact
Yeah,
with a female.
Are we still quite a way away from the boats?
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
we
should
can
go.
Yeah, you're still
Elder
quite.
stood
It's
next to
like
us.
imagine the distance that I'd say is imagine if you went to Rutland Water, you can see them the other side of Rutland Water.
Very long way away.
So yeah,
Okay.
they are
Only a 40
they are in
minute walk.
distance.
Yeah.
It'll take an hour or
Cross
so
the
to get
water.
there.
So a few miles.
Let's
Let's
not
get to it.
go anywhere
Yeah.
near the humming.
Do we
So
get a
I'm
sense
thinking
of idea
sirens
as to
luring
what
sailors to
direction
their
the humming's
deaths.
coming from?
What in this?
It's sort of like just
bowl?
like around
Yeah,
one of the
on the
rocky
water.
outcroppings in front of you.
There's humming.
Someone randomly humming in the middle of nowhere is never really a good thing.
Sounds female. Maybe.
Maybe it's just with the boat people.
Or
And we
should
can
we
just
leave
hear them
them to their
humming
death?
from.
I mean, like
Oh,
has
I see
come over here to do whatever, pick
Wow.
some herbal flowers from the marsh.
And
Or
Okay.
wherever else marsh you could. What do you do when you're picking herbal flowers from the marsh?
crazy.
Whistle.
Well, there we are.
Make a jaunty to. I don't know. I don't go
Why
marsh
not? Because it tactically gives away your position to any luring enemies nearby.
Exactly.
I mean,
obviously not trying to be stealthy.
Maybe these people.
Maybe
aren't
for a
like-
reason.
Well,
Is that so
Lure them in,
You
take
get
the
found
wandering
out.
adventurous
But-
stuff, then fuck off.
let's be honest, it
what
couldn't be any
adventures are going
worse
to be
than
wandering around here?
what we've had down there.
Screw it. I'd like
I
to
think it's
approach
getting
them.
louder.
Alright, so as you round the corner,
We're not
you
being
just see a
stealthy.
woman just sat on a rock.
Does she have a tail?
Alright,
Hmm.
carry on walking.
Human appearing?
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Seashell grass sort of thing.
15.
Also 15.
18.
19.
Okay.
11.
Alright, everyone except Graham. You've noticed.
Obviously,
Yeah,
it's a female.
she looks like
Actually,
human.
she doesn't notice me.
Or she looks like she was human when she was alive.
Oh, shit.
And she's just there. And you can see just like parts of her just like, you know, like waves over her, just translucent. And she's
doesn't-
definitely a ghost.
A ghost.
She doesn't need
Yeah.
to be disturbed.
We've dealt with ghosts. Maybe we can
Seems upset
lay her
by
to
it.
rest.
As you go past, she looks up at you and just like,
Alright.
Afternoon.
hi.
You look sad for a ghost.
Something troubling you?
Oh.
I'll stand back a little bit.
She's just like saying,
What path?
hi, I'm just lonely.
How come you're still
Do you know where we are?
here?
Hmm?
Do you know where we are?
Uh,
Say from at least 15
you're in
feet
the
away.
you're in the moors.
The moors.
No.
Do these moors have a name?
Yes, they do. The Evermoors.
Oh.
Joe, was that good? Bad?
I can't remember.
Okay.
The only marsh thing I remember is like the Mere of Dead Men, which
You
I
actually
don't know
have
if this is the same place or
still
not.
have the
No,
map
it's
in your
not.
Or
paper.
somewhere else, the Evermoors.
They used to have the map in your paper to give you.
Have you got a map? Someone got a map?
Do I have a map?
It's from a previous campaign.
Then strange enough, I don't think it applies here.
Is there a reason why you're still here? Or any business unfinished? Is you're not passing on?
Honestly, I don't know.
We've laid a few spirits to rest in our time. We might be able to help you.
Yeah, but that was with a lot of help from Tim's glowing mace. I don't
Well-
really want to hit a woman.
I don't know why I'm still here, if I'm honest with you. I've been wandering for
You're
some
15 feet
time.
away.
If you
I don't really know.
mind me asking, do you know how you passed?
She, at this point, just like her whole visage just sort of like darkens. And it's just like,
You got anywhere near this?
I was wandering the moors. Just looking for something. I didn't see what killed me. I just heard. It was like a hissing.
Basilisk.
Maybe
Snake.
1, 2.
Oh shit! I'm going to go in my bag and check the basilisk eggs. Oh.
Are you actually checking your
Yeah.
basilisk?
Please tell me this.
Okay.
Are
So
there 3 dead basilisks?
there are 3 dead infant basilisks.
Oh!
That's a bit right.
And yes, they look like they have moulded for about a month.
Oh.
I love the fact that in front of this ghost, it's like, oh shit! It's
Yeah, they are
Oh,
very
no.
dead.
I'm going to kind of be right back, kind of go off behind a rock and just kind of
Bury them.
get them out with a stick.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not good. It's not good.
oh man, I'm going to have to air
I've got
it
to
down.
imagine.
I wonder why the potion tasted funny.
I can imagine Hercules is probably there now. Like,
Even Hercules is like,
oh god, even
No,
he's-
please.
Thank God I would have disposed of them for you.
I've done it for free.
Do you know what he was looking for?
I don't know. I think I was just there's flowers.
Oh, look.
Picking herbs. What
I
else do
was-
you do in marshes?
There's a flower
Die.
that grows in the Evermoors. I can't remember why I was picking it. It was a
Medicinal purposes?
Or
No.
medicinal purposes.
wedding. Someone
Do you know the wedding?
Yours?
Wait, hang on.
Yours?
Waiting for whom? Do you know? Because there's only one wedding that I know that's going to be happening very soon.
I don't think
Don't-
that's
don't-
the wedding
No.
that applies to.
Mention the wedding.
My wedding.
Oh, thank God.
I was.
Oh,
Yes, I was betrothed.
Oh, that's sad.
That was nice.
Do you have a name? Do you remember?
Did you have a name?
My name.
Probably still has a name to it.
Elona.
See?
Yes, Elona. I was wondering, and I saw some white roses by the outcropping just over there, and you see just like an outcropping that's like 3 stone, just rocks. They don't look like been carved or anything like that. Just 3 rocks that are just stuck up. Like, and you do see, as you look over there, you do see like some white flowers around there. It's like that's where I was.
I'd like to make my way over to the white flowers.
Don't die.
I mean, it's like 100 yards away.
I'll keep going.
Okay. So you head off.
I'm going
Right.
to listen out for any hissing.
My betrothed, Gerwin.
Is it Gerwin?
Gerwin. Oh, I do hope he's okay.
Was he with you?
Was he a
No.
human?
No,
do you know how long ago this was?
I don't know.
Where are you from?
The town, and she points sort of like past the lake, like further on. The town there, I don't remember
Sweet
the name.
Have you spoken to anyone else recently? Are we the first living that you've come across for a while?
I've spoken to others, but I don't know when.
So
I can't remember time.
is your partner aware of your passing?
I don't know.
Oh, should we see if we can find a Gerwin?
Yeah.
Or maybe just get some of these white flowers and move. Would they just help?
Oh no.
It's a bit late now, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's all she needs to rest.
So, as you go onto the white flowers, you notice there's abundance of white flowers, and they're all different. You've got like snowdrops there, you've got daisies, you've got other white flowers that I can't think of the names of, and then you do see just a few white roses on a little rose bush
That's suspicious.
right in the middle of this.
In the middle.
Super suspicious.
Body-shaped mound in front of it.
Make a investigation check.
15.
15. After a little bit of rummaging, you do notice like let me think. You notice a bracelet. It's tarnished. It was silver. Well, it still is silver, but it's tarnished silver.
I pick it up.
Okay.
And I'd like to pick some of these roses.
Where are the boats
Okay.
now?
The boat's
Yeah.
still on the lake.
Can I have a look to see if I can make out what they are and all the people on?
Make a perception check.
14.
You can just see figures on there. They look humanoid. That's all you can make out at this distance.
That's good at least.
So you pick up this bracelet, and that's when you notice as you're reaching for these roses. That's when you notice that one of the rocks is actually concealing like the mouth of a cave. And with your passive perception, you would hear just like a and then just like a hissing, like a snake den.
I'd like to slowly edge back.
As you edge back from behind one of the other rocks, a snake head. Large snake head. Think like Basilisk from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that kind of snake head. That size.
1 second.
You're rolling for if you shit your pants.
Yep. 6. I dropped some mud.
Cool. And with that mud dropping, I'd like everyone to roll the initiative.
Can we all see that from where we are?
It's
Yes, you're
keeping an eye on you.
you're quite a ways from it though.
Yeah.
I have advantage now.
Hooray!
Nice.
I need
Trust
my...
that boat.
No?
There's several.
People on it are fine, the boat. No.
It's a mimic.
I don't trust people that are
Mimic
on
boat.
Especially if it's like a wood one, so as soon as you sit in it and it just goes.
If you just fly through it.
Yeah. So,
What was it? What was I watching? Yeah, Luke had this brilliant idea for a thing where you go into a castle, right, and the entire castle is mimic.
yeah.
Literally, like it's just one giant mimic.
Right, so everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
25 to 20.
23.
23. What do you get?
20.
23.
And 20 to 15.
16.
17.
How long since our fight with the drow?
We've
It's been
rested
a while.
for
Like days.
Yeah.
weeks, probably.
What are you?
15.
15.
Or a week, at least.
Wasn't it only like 2 days after we fought the drow?
Something like
So they
that.
got up to start right near.
Fuck.
15 to 10.
No, everyone's gone. I'm just mathing.
Oh. Quick maths.
2 plus 2 is 4.
Okay, so
And all spellcast.
I'm not gonna bother with a map for this because it's just this one thing. So this head,
Big snake.
you see it hissing at you from around this, and you guys, it'll take you around at like full movement to get to where Adam is.
Okay.
So, Adam, you're up first. You see this head, like looming around this rock at you.
Literally, still crouched down, hand outstretched, holding the silver, just, well, shit. Reach back, wand binding.
Okay. What's the limitations on that?
Yeah, you used it a couple of days ago.
It's not so much that. It's like, give me the card.
If I use hold monster with that.
Wow.
Using hold monster on a snake.
You think that's just a snake?
Okay.
Your common giant marsh snake.
Or UNT abomination.
As long as there aren't more snake heads, then we're screwed.
I think that's what's on them ship. Boats.
What, UNT?
Yeah.
Why would they be?
What the fuck? It says echolocation. The hook horror can't use its blind sight while deafened.
Yeah.
This isn't a hook horror. Why is it telling me about this?
Brilliant. This thing has echolocation.
Shit. Definite.
Bad news, that means my backup plan will not work.
Fucking hell.
Running away.
Actually, my backup plan was fog cloud.
Okay. All right. So.
DC 17.
Oh well, that's a natural 17 on the thing, and it's
Okay.
plus 0, so it literally just makes
Oh
it.
yeah.
Son of a...
So it just sort of like these spectral chains just like sort of wrap around the head, and it just like just shakes it up. And just,
Well, shit.
Graham,
Uh,
you see in the distance this. You see a snake peering around the rock and looking at him. You see another snake peering over the top at him, and another one peering around the other rock at him.
Multiple snakes?
Oh dear.
Wait, do I only see the one snake?
am I within 60 feet?
Hmm?
Am I within 60 feet?
You will be after a full round of movement.
That's a full round won't take me to next round then.
Hmm?
The full round won't take me next
A
round.
full round of movement will take you 60 to get away from it. Yeah. He went off like fucking a while.
I'm like 200 feet away, I guess.
I'd say
120
120 feet.
Yeah, I'll go.
Convenient.
I'll move up.
Okay.
I'll move up 30 feet and
Right, so you're now 90 feet away.
Yeah, I'll move up 60 feet.
Okay, you move up 60 feet.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Now I get attacked.
Tim.
I was going to try something else. I don't think it'll work. I'm just going to draw my short sword.
Actually,
That is
you
not
would
going
with your movement, you would only move 30 feet because you're in the swamplands, so it's difficult terrain. So
And
your
my feet doesn't apply
full
anymore.
round movement would be 30 feet, so you're 90 feet away.
Damn this marshy terrain.
I'm just going to draw my short sword and start making my way over to where Adam has fucked up.
Full movement,
Yeah.
30 feet. Okay, so you're 90 feet away. Hayden.
So bonus action boost of speed.
Yep.
Which gives me
I think has a range of 60.
80 foot.
Yep. So that's half to 40 foot.
Yeah.
I think.
But then if I then dash,
That's 80 feet, so you're 40 feet away.
so I do that as my way to do that. It's my full action. of
That's
getting
your full.
there.
That's your
So
full
what
round.
is it? What you say it was 100 feet, 120 feet,
120.
120. So I've got another.
40 feet.
Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm not that far.
Okay.
And I'm also going to have the. Dawnbreaker. Just going to have the handle out.
Dawnbreaker.
Bring it even.
Joe.
Okay, I'll kind of wade 15 feet with my
Yeah.
movement, and then magic missile at the snake that's closest to Baker.
Okay.
10 points of magical force.
Nice. So at this point, the snake head just like takes it in and just and sort of like notices you all like coming up now.
Look out for that one, Baker.
So
That's when you see two more snakes appear around.
Can I see this?
You would, yeah, and they're going to attack you.
Oh, good. Bit more mud drops.
Nice. So
what's the carrying capacity of your pants?
Interesting question, Leigh. What is the carrying capacity of my pants?
they're ruptured. So
Bear in mind that you've been wearing them for the last like 6 months as well.
That's a lot of shit already.
Inside out, back to front.
Am I stood next to Joe?
15 to hit.
You
No.
double moved, didn't
No.
you?
No, I
Okay,
moved
cool,
30
cool.
feet.
Oh,
So I'm going to say next to you then, just in case one of them.
yeah, single move.
19 to hit
Yeah.
for 11 points piercing.
Yep.
So one of them misses, the other one bites onto your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to miss. That one will hit, 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So another one misses, then you take another 7 points of piercing damage, and then the last one from the top is going to come down and bite you. That's going to miss. So that one misses as well. So all the heads are sort of like trying to get in at the same time. They're all just like knocking each other.
So I've
aside.
currently got two like snakes clamped onto me.
No, they only sort of like bite you and then they let go.
Oh, good. Guys!
Just trying, man. You can get them to tie knots.
Do the old acrobatics trick.
My next plan does involve a trick.
How big
There's
are
a rope.
said heads?
Think the basilisk from Harry
How
Potter.
big's that, like?
Quite a lot.
Well, that was 50
Roll
foot
that.
long.
That's bigger.
Are all the
Yeah, like big
Like
enough that they
table
could just, like,
size?
fucking-
Oh, gee.
are all the heads like same sort of size proportion? Maybe, or, yeah.
When one
Oh.
got hit from Joe's, did it look like all of them reacted at the same time?
No,
or
just that
one?
But you do notice that the scarring from that is now just like sort of healed over.
Oh, piss.
Adam. So you're standing surrounded by these snake heads.
Disengage, run away.
Just gonna
Come on, 6 seconds. seconds.
Hurry,
6
hurry,
seconds.
do something.
Rope trick.
You cast a rope trick.
I'm casting rope trick. It's like,
Okay.
yeah, fuck this.
So you pull out a little length of rope, throw it up, and an interdimensional portal opens up, and you just fucking climb in there,
Yeah.
and you're gone.
Yep.
Alright, okay.
Nice hiding, Adam.
Well
so the
done.
snake's just like looking around for you, then, and where you go.
Okay.
Graham,
Now
you are
he's.
90 feet away.
Do we want to get closer? Then?
I think it's seen us.
So I still can't get him in 60 feet right, he's normal movement, they kind of.
No.
Well, I'm still going to have to get him out of there, so I'll move another
Okay, so
loss. So
pulling
now within 60.
pulling your feet out of this marsh. Okay. Tim, you are 90 feet away.
I'm going to move closer, 30 feet if I can.
Okay, so that's your full. That's action,
Yeah.
movement and action.
Yeah, just with. I'm going to take no. Yeah, no, I'm going to stick with the short sword for time
Okay.
being.
All right, cool. Hayden,
I'm 40 feet away.
you're 40 feet away.
So if I just see more heads all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not running forward, I'm just going back. Oh shit.
Don't get too far away.
I'm going to put the hilt of Dawnbringer away, take out the fire lance and be like, please hurry up!
So put it away as a free action, but to pull out your next one is a bonus.
Yeah, I've not moved.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
But I'm like, hurry up! Not doing this, man! Nope! Anything fire! Thank you!
I'm like
Just gonna
10
wait.
feet behind you, I'm getting this.
Okay. Joe, you
Okay.
are 105 feet away.
Yeah, I'll move, like trudge another 15 feet. So I'm 90 feet away now.
Yeah.
Which I think is the range of Firebolt. Conveniently.
Firebolt.
So I'll give that a go.
If only someone had
Oh,
a
no,
necklace full of
120
fireballs still.
Jobs are good.
No, we use that.
Shoot a Firebolt at probably
Can
the
you
same
fire
head
out
that
of the-
I
Yeah.
did before.
Okay.
Calling them heads, I know what this is. We all know what this is. Does
No.
19 hit?
19 hits,
Oh!
and all the snakes slither in different directions.
What?
Do they? Does it really?
9 points fire damage.
9 points of fire damage.
Fire's good, I think,
The
guys.
fire
Yeah.
hurt it.
Yeah. I would like to remember what this is resistant to.
Okay, it has no
Right, yeah,
resistances.
I know.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's not resistant, but I think we need to burn it.
Yeah.
Okay,
have a little
so now it's its turn, and that it hates you for that. But
Help! Gotta get through
at this
Hayden
point,
first.
the heads all rise up and just on the rocky outcropping. You see like a big like reptilian body, and it goes past your hole, and it moves to you.
Guys!
And these heads rear up and just it comes in.
Hercules!
So
Does it not get stuck in the marsh?
no.
It's big enough to not care.
It's one because of its size, and two because it also has a swim speed and everything like that. So I'm just saying because it's normal speed and swim speed, it's just and it's too big to give a shit about. Because
These things should struggle in March.
Because
it
the
should
marsh-
just get stuck.
Because the marsh isn't so much that it's just like complete fucking marsh. It's like it's more that you're going over like little bits, so it's more just like it's big enough to just ignore the dips. That's going to miss with a
Good.
12. That's a natural 20 though.
Oh, fuck.
So that is going to be
Guys, I am
I'm
not
gonna
raging.
drop slow until it sticks. And then
22.
one attack.
To hit or damage?
damage.
Damage.
22 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
Third attack is a 19
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
for 15 points of damage. That one's going to miss, and that's going to be a
Oh, fuck.
26 to hit for 8 points of piercing damage. As these,
Cool!
you're just
Cool.
getting the shit bit out of you.
You alright?
Bad.
When Hayden no rage, damage hurt more. Half health,
Remember
Adam.
this lesson.
half health just gone already.
You are currently in your little boudoir.
Extra-dimensional space here.
All you've heard is just Hercules. Ah!
Currently being fed grapes by a naked woman.
You heard the sound of what sounded like to you a brontosaurus running past your hole.
Yeah, technically, I do have a window to look out of it with.
Oh well, in that case, you see a fucking 5-headed giant lizard run past and just bite the shit out of Hayden.
I would like to sit back in my thing, pull out a bag of mushrooms,
Right.
start eating it, and then reach casually behind my back and pull out.
Oh god.
So, this is interesting.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
Wait,
What? Oh, has he picked up a skull from somewhere?
when?
I'm curious as to how
Wait,
I'm
did
going
you
to
take
get
a
out
skull
of this.
from that bone pile?
Well, are you going to help them or are you just going to leave them to it?
I'm quite happy to sit back and relax. I mean, that thing was fucking dangerous.
Yeah, it
It had
was.
venom.
Little
I think.
fucking bastard. I'm
It
going
had
to
venom.
bone
I mean,
card.
it had 5 heads.
Yeah.
But
Scary
still.
as shit, right?
Yeah. I mean, and the size of it, Jesus, can you see that shit?
Oh, yeah.
I feel good that I have like a visual thing to talk to you now.
I mean, it's a fancy skull. I'm not going to say that. I don't know
Oh.
whose it was. But
Oh.
don't know where you picked it up.
To be fair, I literally just carved this guy up while no one was watching.
I like the intricate design you've carved into it as well.
Yeah, I was bored on watch, so I mean, that was a lot of effort.
You're a sick dude.
Thank you,
And
thank
I
you.
dig it. So,
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
anyway, so at the end of your turn.
Yep.
Graham.
Adam,
Yeah.
so many questions.
So now I'm moving 60 feet.
Yes,
I,
now you are. Yes.
Thanks to it
starting
more than you.
to regret my decisions of it. So now it's rotating. It's closer. So I'm going to back.
so
I'm going
now
to,
it's 20 feet away
yeah.
from
So I'm going to back up so I'm just within 60 feet, and then just behind it so that I hit Hayden. I'm going to cast Shatter at third level.
You'd be able to move 15 feet back, so you're 35 feet away,
Close enough.
unless you want to use your action to move.
No, I'm going to cast Shatter at third level just behind it so I hit Hayden.
Okay.
So
Hit him.
No, don't hit me.
So it's got to make a con save, alright?
Yes.
That is a 7.
So it will fail miserably and take 4 of these dice.
Now I don't think it'll be that fussed.
20 points of thundering damage.
Okay.
Campaign.
So just like the shatter goes off, and it just like 2 of its head just turn around at it and then look at you.
It was behind it, so it wouldn't let me off, did it?
Yeah, it turns ahead. It turns its head around to look where the shatter came from, and then looks towards you, who's like the next closest person.
I didn't do it. Not me.
Tim.
Can I get to it?
Yes, you'd be about 20 feet away from it.
Okay. Light up the sword with my super paladin powers.
How's it going to?
Paladin powers. I'm going to try and hit it.
The flame. You have noticed that since your incident,
Yeah.
the flame is now black.
Yeah.
Black flame, black flame.
Well, that doesn't look healthy, Tim.
23.
Go to your doctor. 23
Yeah.
hits.
So, all of this dice. So, we're talking 15 from the sword. There's no fire to this bit. So that's 13 necrotic.
15 from the sword and 13 necrotic.
Yeah, and 8 fire. It needs to make a constitution save.
15, 13 and 8.
Yeah.
36.
Con save.
Okay, so as it's a sword that you're using.
It's my short sword.
Your short sword. So you come in straight away and just slash.
Yeah.
And one of the heads just goes. Oh.
Oh, that's...
And it's got to make a con save.
Fire good.
Fire good.
That's an 11.
Well, that's a fail. It's on fire.
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
Yes,
Um,
Tim.
Do all the other heads turn and glare at Tim?
And it just sort of like all the heads just like. And looking at you.
Second attack
Yep.
I like how that's everyone's comment when
for
they see this.
13 plus 8. That is
Yeah.
for 11 damage.
No fire.
No fire because it's already on fire.
Okay. Cool.
That's me.
Hayden. Tim's just come up and chopped one of these heads off.
That's right. Hey Tim!
Hey!
How's it going? Just excuse me 1 second and I'll blink and my eyes are purple and my just...
Concentrate.
Can I flank it with Tim or...
Yeah, you could.
Wicked.
What do we say? Can I
How
flank
far
it
away
with
you stay
Tim?
from it?
How far away is it with me?
It's about 10 feet away.
Then I want to stay 10 feet with the fire lance and I'm going to poke its bomb.
Fire bad. No good.
Natural
Yeah,
20
good.
for the first.
Yes.
So
that
that's
is a hit.
12.
Shed load of damage.
So, hang on. 12. 18 slashing.
That would be piercing with it.
Piercing.
Oh, piercing even. 18 piercing. 6 fire. And 9 radiant. Plus the dice.
Oh, you got crit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Plus the dice.
That's dice, which is another 8 piercing, 4 fire, and 5 radiant.
Okay.
So
So as you stab it in the throat on one, and as you pull the lance free, another head just flops off.
excuse me 1 second. Next one.
Next attack.
Are we counting heads as a kill?
No.
It only counts as one.
23
23 hits.
for. Hang on a minute now. 15 piercing and 4 fire.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Hang
So
on.
again, you just stab it in the side.
Yeah.
Joe.
This moves altogether too fast for a big thing. I'd like to cast slow on it.
Okay, so what's our wisdom?
Yeah. Wisdom save. DC 17.
That is 18. So that doesn't hit.
And I'm not getting any closer.
Okay, fair enough. Now it's its turn. It's going to, with its 3 heads, it's
It's
going
going
to
to
make
take 2 points of fire damage.
2 points of fire
Hooray.
damage. Alright, it's going to take 2 attacks against you, Timus.
Yeah.
That's a 20 to hit
Yeah.
for 6 points of piercing damage. There's a 15 to hit, which is going to
Misses.
miss. And then it's going to take 1 against you. That is a 17 to hit
Yeah.
for 7 points of piercing damage, half to 3.
So there's only 2 heads left, or 3?
3 heads left.
So like before I was like, ow, ow. This one I was catching my gauntlet. So still blood, but I no longer care. Pain is my ally.
Okay. Adam.
Yeah, so I'm chilling out, talking with Klaus.
Okay.
I've decided to name him Klaus.
That's not his name.
My
Are we
name's
gonna,
not.
like,
My name's not Klaus.
Chastise
You got another
them
name?
for, like,
I have. Yeah.
starting this and then
Do
running
you wanna-
away.
Tell me it.
Yeah, at some point.
Okay. Do you think I should probably help the guys? I
I
feel.
mean, that's up to you. I don't really care what you do.
I mean, that thing looks pretty fucking nasty. But it's far enough away. I feel comfortable shooting it.
Well, then do what you do. You do you.
Yeah. That sounds like a plan.
Don't ever say that.
I'll see you later, Klaus.
Sure.
Pop him back in the bag.
Yeah.
Stand up, do a little stretch.
he put the skull back. Oh yeah, I can still talk to you.
I mean, I'm still here.
Yeah, but like I say, it makes me more comfortable. Do a little stretch. Little bit of effort.
Yeah, that's your whole turn.
And I'm
So
just
it's
going
not
to
maximum effort, it's a little bit of effort.
slide down the rope, which technically was still dangling out of space.
Yeah.
Minimum effort.
Yeah, just slide down the rope. Hunter's mark.
Okay. I'll allow.
Don't get dread ambusher, do I?
Use your first attack.
No, because your first turn was to hide.
Yeah.
Made sense.
No, you're sorry. Your first turn was to wand of binding.
No,
Yeah.
his first turn was to shit his pants.
Yeah. So 26 to hit.
Hits.
Yay.
Introducing a little job.
15 points damage on the first shot.
Nice.
And second attack is 21 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 15 points damage again.
Mm-hmm.
Should really consider making some fire arrows.
Yeah, do you know what? I'll get right on that as soon as I have something more substantial than mushrooms in my bag.
Okay.
Use the really spicy mushrooms.
So you drop out of your hole and just fire 2 shots that just hit the rump of this
What would have
beast.
been really cool if you came up upside down, so you wrapped the rope in your leg and you just went.
Sounds like a
The problem is, the
recipe.
moment I used Hunter's Mark, rope trick dispelled, so...
So he's like, aha, and it just disappears.
Yeah, so
Did
technically,
you just fall and how far?
I slid down, landed, and then the rope just sort of landed behind me.
I see it more as you
There's
was
no
climbing down.
concentration
and
on
Yeah, but there is on Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
I
that
mean,
means
you,
that-
you can only concentrate on one at a time, so you don't have to concentrate on rope trick.
Oh, in which case there's just a rope hanging behind me.
Rope's still there.
I've made a rope bridge.
I'm going to do another shatter just like above it where it won't hit. It will hit it,
Okay,
but not then.
alright.
Another 3rd level.
What do you do just like between the 3 heads?
It's got a bit of a radius, so I don't want to hit you as well. Let's do it.
Wouldn't hit
Another
me.
Constitution saving throw.
That is a 22.
That'll save, so half of.
I hope that's the only one in like a 5-mile radius, because otherwise they've all heard us.
Do they?
And also possibly the people that are by the boats as
Half
well.
of 25.
Yeah, that's true. They'll know we're here.
Half of
They
25.
might come to our aid.
Yeah.
Or come to kill us.
Like a mile off.
Okay, so another huge explosion goes off. Tim.
I would like to do the lighting up of the sword again.
Okay.
First attack.
Yeah.
Nope. Second attack. Natural 20.
Okay. What was the first attack?
The first attack was a natural 3.
Which, when you had your bonuses?
11.
Okay.
So,
So natural 20 hits.
yeah, so that's 18. Hang on.
Smited thing.
He's got all the smite.
Smart
So-
away.
Tonight's episode of Tim Kills.
Right, so 16.
Now he's probably going to kill this thing now.
6. That's 22, 28, 34, plus 10, that's 44.
I just look at him just like...
And then
Much.
4, 8, 9, 14.
Tim, why not just use a calculator?
Because it's all
boring.
It's all boring. 14 plus, that's 21 total. On top of that.
So that's 61.
Oh no!
So you take off another one of its heads. It's just this one last head that's
like
hanging there, and it's sort of like
Fucking scene! He's got one left.
Hayden.
Oh, how the tables occur!
Miss.
And it's there, and it's just sort of like staggering. It's like,
Finish him.
Yes. Is there much point in? I just want this last one to be like a.
and it just like through the head.
I did most of the work.
And it die.
Good job, guys.
Tonight's 10 points of fire damage.
It just like smoulders and it's dead.
And on tonight's episode of most
Okay.
Well, that still only
unnaturally...
counts as one.
So
Hail Hydra!
That evens us out now.
No fucking does it. That's like one I've done compared to the 6 or 7 that everyone else has
I'd
done.
like to go back to the flowers.
55.
you are right at the flowers.
Yeah, I'd like to try and make like a crown of flowers.
Do you know how to make crown of flowers?
I have
Fucking
attempted it
daisy
before.
chain. From
Yeah.
when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
Make a dexterity performance. Are you proficient in performance?
I'm looking at you, and I'm raging. Some of the rage falls
I
on me.
mean, you could ask the guy that is.
No, he wants to
Considering
know.
performance is charisma.
Why?
Are you proficient in
Why
performance?
before I do
Then just
things?
dexterity check.
Blake Baker. He's the one that wandered
No.
off.
You've got some flowers and you've sort of like folded them round each other. You don't know how much it's going to work.
I took
I was
most of
touching
the
the ghost
hits. I
lady.
deserve that. That hurt.
How
Do
much?
you know what's great? I'm going to throw that away
Yeah.
to make a bouquet of flowers.
I went
Okay,
from
you've got a bouquet of
98
flowers.
to
Yeah, and I'll sort of
43.
like slide the silver bracelet onto the bouquet. Yeah.
Okay.
So I lost more
Captain
than half
Romance.
in
Yeah.
one turn. That's why I
let's go back to
raged
the ghost.
before everything.
I'm going
Okay.
Province Hydra. Just on the way back, right?
As a war bar, I just want to. Hey, Joe, there's a cave back there. There might be an egg.
Oh, sweet. I'm going to go to the cave.
Right, so you go into the cave.
Joe walks in and says,
Hercules is there, just like
Yeah.
gnawing on one of the heads.
Nice.
Now I've heard that, so I'll go with Joe to make sure he doesn't get eaten or
Alright.
come back with too many eggs.
So 3 Hydra. No. So you go in there, and all you see in there is just bones of animals, people, just fucking.
So any
Wow,
good
this
shit
has
into these bones?
been eating a lot of people.
There might be some good shit too. Maybe some
Make an
Non-
investigation check.
drowned.
I'll give Hayden 15 points to lay on hands.
thanks, bro.
20.
Okay.
17.
You see just like torn clothes. You don't see anything of
That's
value.
pretty grim.
It's all just like the bones that are there with like loose bits of flesh hanging off. You see what looks to be like a refuse pile with like some like shards of bones and like the odd boot in it and stuff like that.
These
There's
bones-
nothing.
They look animal bones or humanoid bones or
Yes.
bit of everything.
Bit of everything.
Okay.
There's no one perfectly preserved skeleton in a wedding dress still.
No.
Got like a
One of
ring
these,
around the
one of
finger.
these is definitely our friend, though. That's for sure.
Well,
But hey, maybe killing the Hydra might maybe help.
yeah.
I don't have flowers, maybe that'll help.
So you're
Could
heading
just
back
do
to
a-
the ghost.
Yeah.
Elona looks up to
We
you.
just
and
go
says,
back like, hey,
Oh, those flowers. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
And then looks at the silver bracelet and it's like, you found my bracelet.
Yeah. I just figured it would be nice to give it back to you. Just want to sort of put it on the rock next to her.
Thank you.
It's tormenting to pick it up.
And just like she just like looks at it. It's like, would you return this bracelet to Gerwin?
Sure, why not?
yeah.
These guys with me? Please tell me they're with me.
I think you two are with them, aren't you?
Sure, we'll do that.
Thank you. Maybe then I can be at peace. And she sort of like smiles at you sadly.
Hey, you made a friend.
Okay.
I'm really awkward in this situation. I've got no idea.
What, helping people?
And then she just sort of like
It happens rarely.
sits there and then just sort of like fades into like she just becomes incorporeal and then
But there's a chance she's still there, right?
Which way was the town? That way, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Over the lake.
Yeah, so I'm going to sort of slide the silver band off the flowers and I'll leave the flowers there.
okay.
Well, let's do a good thing.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm going to go and gather Joe and Graham.
Yeah.
Also,
we'll be headed
you're
back.
welcome,
For
by
what?
the way, for helping you out with your problem of
Problem.
that Hydra.
Actually,
Or where-
Oh, is that what it was?
Actually, no. You're welcome.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure Hayden got the kill.
And I also got my ass whooped.
Yeah. He did, to be fair.
Just because I'm on the surface, I'm like, I don't need rage. And then, pain.
20 seconds later.
Pain.
Lots
Lots
of
and lots
pain.
of pain.
Certainly a Hydra. It doesn't bode well. Like the first living thing we encounter at the Underdark, fucking Hydra.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
To be fair,
Hey, it can't get any more worse.
Well, you know, the Hydra are like the surface version of Sturgis, so we are.
Where's Graham?
he just sees it's just like emaciated corpse.
Yeah,
I come
but
out of the cave alone. It's like, guys, there are so many Sturges in there.
all it was in that
See,
cave
what-
was just like
what I like
bones.
about
I mean, there was even just like a whole like collection of skulls. I mean, what sort of creature? It's like collects skulls and that around the place.
We were not long in a boneyard, Graham.
Yeah, but
So,
no one was collecting
What
though,
I
were they?
like about it though is you've just spent 6 months in the Underdark, and at the first opportunity it's like, oh, there's a cave.
Oh, look, let's go back. Well, it's kind of like, what was it? It's
Stockholm
Stockholm
Yeah.
syndrome.
It's like the sky's too high. Don't like me.
Just get reverse vertigo or something.
Let's go
I
back.
feel like I'm going to fall off the planet.
I'm just crawling nowhere, like grabbing
I'm
tubs
just-
of so it can't fall off.
Crawling along the ground.
No, that's what we call agoraphobia when you're afraid of the outside.
So,
Well,
what are you guys doing?
head to those boat people if they're
Where-
not ready
where
to
are the
us
boat
to see what
people
we're
now?
supposed
You
to
said
do.
it right, Joe. They are boat people.
Shit. Did they turn into
You
boats?
look at their
And they
feet.
wear
Their
boats?
feet are the boats. No, I'm joking. No, I'm joking. They're just people on boats.
Oh.
Whereabouts are they?
Whatever
Did
it's
they
like
hear
there.
us?
You notice that they are, as you get closer, they are sort of like looking in your direction now.
Are they
And
coming
they
on?
are human, and they're sort of like looking over to you. And there's one that's sort of closer to the lake, and they just sort of like waving at you, and he sort of like slowly paddles.
Away?
No, he slowly,
Away from the
slowly paddles like his boat towards you. Right, and he
And make sure Hercules is very close to me and looking as
Yeah.
non-threatening as possible.
Get rid of
I'm
him.
I'm like, there.
Before
And
he
it's
gets to
just-
us, I'll decide that there goes. One of two things has just happened. Either we've just killed like their Hydra god which they worship,
Then we're
Yeah.
the new
Or-
gods.
or we've just like rid the land of the terrible curse of the Hydra that's saving
Then
them.
we're the new gods.
the boat sort of like up on the like the stony shore of
Win-win.
this lake, and
What do they look like?
this person is sort of like he's got a scruff of beard. He's an older gentleman, sort of like salt and pepper, dark hair. He's wearing sort of like a broad hat to keep out of the sun. He looks like very, he's got like breeches and the dungarees, like the
Waders.
fishermen. Yeah, waders. That's
Yeah.
it. He's
Like
wearing
Hellbelly.
that, and he sort of like looks and he just goes.
Is it a symbol of the Hydra? at all?
He's just like, you're too loud.
Hydra,
You're scaring the fish.
No.
dead. Hydra dead. Him.
Great. Can
You
you be quiet?
You never fished with dynamite before?
Do you know
It's
where
really
we are?
effective.
Shh.
Guys.
Yes.
Don't scare the
Where?
fish.
You're in the Evermoors. You're scaring the fish.
Sorry.
Town nearby.
Town nearby?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
Down that way.
Could you give us a lift?
Now,
Can we have a lift?
What's it for me?
I'll hand him 10 gold.
It's a lot of gold.
I need more than that.
Oh, that was for
shit.
me. We're back in.
Hmm?
That was just for me.
Oh, great. So I can give you direction. I'm not heading back to town anytime soon. So
I've still got my boost of hate.
I've got to earn a living.
I've still got my boost of hate, so I'm like, well,
10 gold's
see you around there. Oh shit.
So
Okay. Can you? How? Is there a way around?
yeah,
The
keep
fish.
keep heading that way.
Yeah.
Far that way.
Mm-hmm.
And far away from this.
It's like, you tend to be quite like,
Keep,
very
keep,
quiet.
heading, keep heading west
Yeah. When?
quietly.
Yeah. Of course.
You'll find a river.
Yeah. What's it called?
stick.
We're new from around here. Sorry.
The Laughing Flow, I think it's called.
That doesn't sound cool.
Sounds like a laugh.
Yeah, follow that river.
Yeah.
Away from here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Which way is Neverwinter? Water deep.
Nearest big
Go
city.
that way
Yeah.
to the river,
Nearest big city.
and then just keep going.
I think
don't
we
care
have to
for this
leave him
man.
to his.
But if you follow the river,
Yeah.
then you'll get to.
Well, sorry about the fish.
I'm on the other side!
Your friend needs to stop.
We
Okay.
can't control him.
Your friend.
He'll be fine in
Go on,
10
bring
minutes.
us out.
That's
He's just had a lot of sugar.
that's impressive, and needs to stop. He
Yeah.
needs to stop that.
He'll be fine in 10 minutes, promise. Apologies about the loud noise and things, but killed the Hydra for you. Good.
Tim,
Okay.
we're not getting the you're welcome.
I know.
Or a
It's
thank
not
you.
being back under there again.
It's
Is
the
that,
eye
what,
twitch.
is that what your noise was?
Yeah, we would defend ourselves so we didn't die.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about
Right. Well,
Also,
great.
do you
Next
know,
time, defend quieter.
Do you,
Well,
do you know a guy named Gerwin?
that. Oh yeah.
I don't know. We're not really.
We've got to. Yeah, we've got to give a bracelet to a guy called Gurley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you not a sociable fellow?
Big
Clearly
fan.
not.
I'll give that away.
I like fishing,
Cool.
and that is my job. That's my profession.
I'll
That's-
walk away in
That's
disgust.
life, apparently.
I do this so that I can feed my family.
Well, you've got 10 gold, so I'll feed them for a good few months.
Oh yeah,
How many
thank
man?
you very much for your 10
Oh
gold.
yeah, no problem. I'm going to turn around. I got a brand new combine harvester.
Your friend needs to stop.
Well,
I'm wading in the water.
I would say make him, but you don't want to do that.
Come on now, in perfect harmony.
Guys!
Okay,
I
won't be making him, but the shield guard will.
And you got 40
The
friends.
shield god.
Shield guard.
Yes,
Hell? Or is there a different one? What god's that?
shield guard.
Oh, shield guard.
It's the first time I'm
What's a
gonna
shield
pass
guard?
in months!
Shield
The-
guard,
I
eh?
think
Keep it
it's
up.
shield guard or shield wardens, something like that.
Little quieters.
Like the local law enforcement.
Yes, yeah.
Why do I feel you just like scrub yourself with a
The
fish?
town relies on our fish, so the less
Let's get
fish
the
we bring
fish.
in because of your friend, the less welcome it's going to be. So,
Well, okay.
Is Hayden within 120 feet?
I don't know, are you?
I've just fucking ran to like the other side and just started cleaning myself off. Like,
In that case, no, very much not.
Yeah,
I just went click.
Another boat sort of like sidled up to you, and this is sort of like a burly woman, and
Sorry about the noise. Sorry about the noise.
and she just like
Hello.
and she pulls out a harpoon, and it's like, you need to stop. You're scaring the fish.
Why do I feel his eyes are glowing?
Proceed.
And she sort of like pushes out, and you notice that as they're fishing, they're actually just fishing with nets and just like hauling in as much as they
I wonder,
can.
like, as she
Yeah.
goes away and turns around, I could get the javelin out. Like, no one would know. Fucking mind you.
And she turns back to you and just pulls the harpoon. It's like, I would.
I'm just like scratching my back.
Funny enough,
It's a
I'm
fish,
She
you
like,
just-
does
gonna
like
get it,
she does
don't
like
you?
this flourish. Just,
funny enough, I'm like that with that guy that I was talking to. But I'm surrounded by people that I would probably frown against me killing someone.
I'm just thinking, it's like how far the lake I can cast another shatter under the water.
I just want to
I try to say, well, I'm not
school
like,
of fish within 100
flailing
feet,
them
just
back.
cast a lightning bolt on it and just be like,
and
that's your
it's
fish.
just like
slightly catch him.
If I cast shatter underwater, it'll kill them all.
That will stun them and they'll float to surface. Bounty.
And thus, our first entrance into
Civilization.
so. What are
The
you guys?
gang ruins a local enterprise.
Pissing off the
So
locals.
what are you guys doing?
We're going to leave.
Very quietly.
I'm not on words.
Your friend needs to stop.
I'll message Adam. Like, Adam, shut up before before Tim has to kill him.
the guy in the boat.
And
Or
he-
they
I'm
go-
messaging.
He pushes off his boat and heads back. You notice that there is one bigger boat, and what seems to be happening is that all the fish that they're getting is going onto the bigger boat.
Almost like a
Tax collector.
Sure.
Probably,
I'm just staring at him thinking he might have 10 hit points. I reckon I could do 10 hit points. I reckon that's
I know
right.
why.
Why do I just have this
I
image
know
of you
you're
turning
thinking
your
my
mace
thoughts.
on and off?
No, the mace is put away, but
Okay, so you guys heading off. Are you heading towards the river? You said.
Yeah.
I could kill.
If that looks like it's going to lead us to the town.
Guys,
yes.
I am squeaky clean now.
Yeah, you look
Okay.
good.
So you head off to towards this river, and it takes a good couple of hours.
Laughing flow. Oh, oh, oh.
Laughing flow,
And
right.
you start to hear the rushing of water as this river, and it sounds it's quite, because it's not like a big river. It sounds as the water's running over rocks and everything like that, and it's less marshy in this area. It's still a little bit, but it's less marshy. And as the water's running off this rock, it does sound like high pitch, like sort of like giggles and laughter as it's going across, and that's, you figure that's why it got its
That's the
name.
giggle flow.
That's a freaky
But
damn river
one
I've
thing
ever
you
heard.
do notice mainly about it is a road running alongside it.
Any
Sweet
signs
road.
on this road?
Oh my god,
Any
the
signs invisible?
We won't be able
You don't
to
see
read
any
them.
signs.
I'm literally stood on the road,
Yeah.
looking down.
I was
But-
really enjoying it to be like, this is the first thing
Wow.
to some form of
Just like get down and
navigation
hug the
we've
ground.
ever come across
Yeah, I
since we've been here.
I literally just want to look left and just look right and just.
Where's the sun?
Stomping this
So
road.
In the
beautiful.
sky.
Yeah, whereabouts in the sky? Is it more off to the west? Is it more?
It's the direction that you've been going. You've been walking into the sun.
What?
I mean, like, it's been in your eyes
So we're walking.
as it's been going down. So you have been walking
So
west.
we're walking.
So
As
we're
soon
walking
as we
west.
step onto the road, carriage.
And that's how we die.
Look left, then right, then left again. Oh shit, which side of the road do they drive on here?
I don't know. Perhaps
I'd imagine it's quite European for some reason.
Yeah.
Find us which side of the road do they drive on here?
I don't think the sides. I think it's just like.
I mean, I don't really know what you're talking about. They just take their carriages on the road. Just
Like,
But what happens?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
happens
yeah.
if two approach? Does one go like that way and go this way, or one go that way?
No, what
Do
you
we
say?
say- do
what
we
you
say-
say-
I assume
left?
they have some kind of. They'll say, "Alright, I'm going this way. You go that way."
Sounds like chaos.
But
Well,
they-
you
you
can-
can see that the
it's just
carriages-
like the horses just follow like
The
that.
carriages, the roads look like they're not wide enough for two carriages, so it looked like one would have to go to the side, one would
Need some
pass it.
serious.
So I imagine it's like
That's
driving in
it,
India
That's where
or
we can make our
Paris,
money
where
here.
it's just
We're
chaos.
in transport planning.
Yeah.
Just go.
Yeah.
If we're stood around for 10 minutes, I'd like to cast Fine Steed.
Are you guys going to stand around for 10 minutes for him to cast?
No, I'm walking.
Depends on
why
how
not?
long it takes to cast a spell.
Have you got to stay in one place and just?
I've just got to. What does it say?
Down to a ritual.
Okay.
I don't have to stay in one place, but it just says I've got to, like, it takes me 10 minutes to cast it and then it just appears.
I'd say, yeah, you'd have to stay in one
Yeah.
place to cast it.
In which case, I'm going to ritual cast Detect Magic. Just, why not? I want to see how magical your horse is.
Okay.
I'm going to judge you on the...
Right, so by the time it all comes out, it's a damn magical horse. And this horse,
Shit, Graham. Tim, when can you make
whereas
this?
before it looked, like it had like
Never seen it.
flame red
Oh, yeah.
mane and it was black and it looked like a nightmare but without fire.
It looked like ruin.
Now it looks like if you imagine right.
Does it look like the, I forget the name from Harry Potter, the dead things?
Oh,
Dead-
Oh, the
dead horse.
necrogriffs.
I forget the
No,
name.
that's not. We've got Thestrals.
That's
There you
it.
go.
Yeah,
So it looked like ruin.
so
before it
right.
got dispelled.
Imagine like that sort of like figure.
Yeah.
If it was a horse cosplaying as one of those,
Got ya.
right?
Ooh, I don't
Now
know.
this looks like it. Your horse now looks like it's not so much a horse, but a horse type creature.
Turn.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Anyone
Just-
want a lift?
No, just
It's
for
got
the
like
sake of
it's
that
got like
creature.
a bowed back.
For the sake of
and
that
it
creature,
looks-
please
it
let
looks-
me dispel it.
It looks like. It looks like.
Kill me. I mean, nay.
It looks like it's not been fed for about 50 years.
I've been in the Underdark a long time.
Is that the same horse? And that's what you.
I think so. It was dark down there.
Well, I
Please
did-
let me dispel that. It does not. It needs to put it out of its misery.
No.
10
Yeah, like
10
that.
out of 10 for
No, not
magical
like that.
form.
That's not what it looks like.
I'm
I
going to have
know.
to deduct points for appearance
A
and
boy can dream.
general. C minus at best, Tim.
Okay. So I can improve, right?
I don't think you can even ride that. Look at this back. You're going to break its
Yeah,
back.
I've seen that.
Yeah, you can ride.
Come on, it is
It works. It works like a normal horse.
Does it kind of like stagger left?
I'm right.
It's
It's,
Right.
right.
Wheezing
Imagine.
heavily.
Right. Okay.
It looks a lot
Here we
better
are.
to
Here we
begin
are. Right. Imagine. Right. You're at the horse shop. You've got premium horses. Then you've got like the signature range horses.
Yeah.
And then you've got like
The ones that are on death's door.
the
Savers.
savers
Mm.
horses.
Yeah.
Right. And then you've got the ones.
Oh,
Right.
I've got the reduced
Right.
line.
Right. You know you got. You got your veg,
You have
you got
the-
your wonky veg,
Yeah.
and then you got your stuff that's not good enough to go in the wonky veg.
Yeah.
That's what your horse is.
You have the
Got ya.
day room it is.
It's just pure white with a barcode saying horse.
It's, it's
That's two.
right.
Graham killed
When-
the pie.
On my department, we have Cornish pasties and we have jumbo pasties, which we can't call Cornish pasties because they're not made in Cornwall,
Yeah.
right?
And the Cornish one. are.
If this was a horse shop, we would have horses, and then we'd have what your creature is, but we can't call it horse
Jumbo
For
horses.
legal reasons.
because that's false advertising.
No, that's
That's
fair
that's what you've created.
That's fair enough.
So it's a pony.
It's a
It's
horse-like.
right. You know how horses stand there proud with its straight legs.
Yeah.
These ones bow inwards
Yeah.
like that.
That's fine. I don't mind. I have a
It's
horse
like,
to ride on. Does anyone want to lift?
how
You know there's that-
how rickets get you so
Yeah.
they're bending outwards like this is bending inwards.
Yeah.
You know, there's that guy that's like, I can draw Samsons, and he draws like Bert and everything. It's like, but if he did that with a horse, you know,
Yeah.
Paris.
It's alright. I'll
Literally typing into Google fake horse right now.
yeah. I'll get on and
Yeah.
I'll start trying away.
Is it a wooden? It's not essentially it's just a wooden stick and a pony head.
I believe it's C Team that said it best when they were describing Coriander for the first time. It's a horse-style pull creed.
Tim, I'll be honest, that's closer to a hearse than a horse.
Hey.
Has he summoned 2 coconuts?
He's just sat there. He has now.
I think this has got to do with my oath. So I think the other one looked a little bit more healthier.
Put it down.
The other one had a consistent mane. This doesn't.
Yeah, well, we'll see how you get on.
Yeah,
Maybe later.
The mane and tail are patchy, as is the rest of its fur.
That's fine. I'll get on. I'll ride it. I can use my fire lance with it. Whilst holding those.
That's too beefy for this.
Oh dear.
Anyway, so yeah, this is the creature that you've created.
Yeah. No,
How
that's
far
fine.
down the road have I gotten in this time? I mean,
Oh, 10 minutes away. Because that's how long it's taken to cast this. Baker's just gone.
I can do it, you know.
Okay,
So,
we'll find his remains with the next Hydra then.
So you're just leaving them behind now?
generally, they're kind of beginning to piss me off.
Okay.
I mean, there's no plan, there's no consistency, and they're all like, we want to go home. I'm not going to lie, I generally don't care anymore. I mean, just let shit happen.
Okay.
Go with the flow.
I like that. Yeah,
Stop
yeah.
searching
Let
for
it happen. Just embrace the chaos.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of chaos.
No. You know what, I think I'm gonna like you.
Okay. Would you like to tell me your name now?
On a good time. So you guys,
More like
he's on a
Just one. Just collapses.
so he's on a horse. You guys are still walking.
I'm walking.
Walking
I'm
faster.
walking.
So you guys are outpacing him.
You should call it mayo because then sometimes mayo knows.
Tim, have you ever ridden a horse before?
Once.
Once.
Yes.
Did it have a saddle?
Yes.
Right, this one doesn't.
Okay.
Have you ever ridden a horse without a saddle?
No.
Okay.
I'm told that's not to do that.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but this
This
isn't
one's got a
horse.
nice comfy divot in the middle.
has its own
Actually,
saddle.
it's like a reverse camel.
Alright.
Right. So, right, you spend longer than it took to summon this horse trying to get on the horse.
Right.
You keep saying, right, just you're trying to push its bum down so you
Yeah.
can get, and it's just there. It's like,
Well,
Are you sure he hasn't summoned a cow? By that reaction, I mean.
It's a cross between a cow and a horse.
and then as you
It's a course.
right, how are you trying to get onto this horse, Tim?
I was just going to try and climb up, like, how,
So you
like,
and it just sort of like,
give me a hand here. Come on, at least let me get on.
Gives you a literal hand.
and at that point it just goes,
No.
nay.
Which side
and
of
it's
the horse
got-
are you trying to climb up on?
If I can summon it back. now.
Tim, why don't you stand there with your legs slightly outspread, then summon it between you, see if it can move you.
I will hurt you.
By the way, when mounting a horse, you always have to get on from the left side.
That's what I was trying to do.
Okay, just checking.
You
Why is
wandered
that?
off.
Is that an actual thing?
Yes, it is.
Why?
They don't startle that way. If you approach them from the right side, they're panic mode.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Who knew?
15 years of horse riding.
Oh, so you'd have been all right riding this horse.
Yeah. Actually, one of the ways I broke my hand.
Punching it.
Approaching it from the right.
No. It went over a jump, and I leaned too far forward in the saddle, and we went over one jump, and there was a second jump just before, and I lost my footing and fell through the actual jump. So I had one of the jump things come down on my hand.
Oh, lovely.
It was not fun.
No. Anyway,
Moving on.
so you guys are, after you've dispelled your horse,
Yeah.
are moving on. Okay.
Yes, because everyone's taken the mick and I shall never bring it back again.
Okay.
Which is good because next time
So
you try it, then
my
I'm going
mood
to counter spell.
darkens slightly.
Your mood darkens slightly. Okay.
Emo
So you
intensifies.
guys pick up the pace, and you do actually eventually catch up to Adam, who's sort of just like sauntering along, just for the sake of story. You're all together. Sun goes down. You get to a point where you need to take a rest.
Sorry.
So you all set up camp.
There's enough of us now. We can all fit in the dome.
Cool. Let's
Sweet.
do that.
Our first time in
I
20
reckon
years.
one of
Yes.
us should take watch.
Well, yeah,
We
we
can
Good
see
idea.
watches.
You can take watch.
You don't actually have to leave though. You can
Yeah.
see out of it.
I'll take watch.
Okay. So you take watch.
Last watch.
Last
per
watch.
usual.
I'll take a watch.
You take middle watch.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
So, anything you want to do on your watch, Adam, while everyone else is asleep?
Apart from talk to Scotty Lexicon.
Yeah, I'm going to talk to my little friend.
Okay.
You don't have to.
No, I really do. I invested in this.
You bought it, yes.
Just
Yeah.
put it on camera.
Oh,
Yeah, you can't see it.
Meh.
Okay.
So, how you doing?
See, if we'd thought about this ahead of time, we'd have had like a little spotlight and go dark.
Yeah.
And we were like,
It was a spur of the moment thing in the middle of the day. I'm impressed it went
Put it
as
to
well
the
as
side, like this.
Alas, poor York.
did. See, he knows that quote as well. I mean,
It's quite a famous quote.
yeah.
Oh,
It's one of the most famous.
I'm not gonna lie, it was
Yeah.
kind of Shakespeare that made it, but sure, not
Yeah.
Tim.
well, that Leigh used it on me earlier.
Yeah,
and just
I
sort of-
said it earlier, and it was like, I don't know what that means.
It's been years since Hamlet. I mean, give me a break.
You were there.
So the first performance.
Anyway, carry on.
Bad review on Rotten Tomatoes.
So, any plans? Any help I could get from you?
I mean, that all depends on you, doesn't it?
In what way?
Well, you'll see.
You're very vague, aren't you?
Hey, keep it vague, keep it chaotic, right?
I like that. I'm beginning to sense that chaos is a theme with you.
Chaos is a theme with everything. Chaos is a ladder. No.
Okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a bit of chaos.
Yeah, exactly. Just stir things up a little bit.
Yeah. Could use a little chaos in the group.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know, the group seems pretty chaotic as it is.
true. I'm not gonna lie. They're all monsters. They just haven't realised it yet.
Yeah, you all are, yeah.
What do you mean you was that? I'm still mostly human. I mean, let's be honest. Since we started this little fuckfest, one of them grew a giant tongue. One of them, I'm pretty sure, was worshipping Satan, or some sort of weird equivalent. Hence, you know, evil eyes and a strange urge to just murder.
I mean, you talk about the
What
other
about-
groups, talk about the other people like they're monsters. You're the one holding a skull.
Yeah, but meh, it's still not as good bad as the rest of them. I mean, let's be honest. This guy was already dead when I took his head.
I mean, sure thing, buddy, sure thing.
I mean, they were like cutting ears off,
That was just me.
bathing in blood.
Pretty much just
That was
describing
just me.
Tim.
You know, and I'm pretty sure just the guys are not dealing well with the situation. And I kind of like that.
Go back to the end.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to lie, back home, I'm a nobody. I work in a shop, a shit shop, for shit people. And let's be honest,
Too
I
rough.
take orders from people who their intelligence is so below mine, it's offensive.
So what are you going to do about it?
Me, I'm going to do the one thing that makes sense.
God.
I'm going to make sure we never go home.
Oh. Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
that
One-
sounds fun.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
can't wait to help you.
yeah. I mean,
And if you're looking for a place, you can always come to my place.
your place.
Yeah.
I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can steer the group. They're pretty naive.
Oh yeah. I'll help
Yeah.
you with that.
Cheers. But there is a condition.
What's that?
I need to kill one of them.
Like I said, I can help you with that.
It's his fault. He's the one who's coming here. He's trying to kill me. I saw him. A flaming crown atop his head, a sword of fire, and murder in his eyes. It's his fault. I'm going to kill him if it's the last thing I do on this earth.
And this dude.
Whatever. It's this plane of existence. I saw it.
Well, whatever you need. I
Yeah.
hope you do it. And this conversation goes on for a while.
Yeah.
Is it my turn for?
And now it's
thing?
Tim's turn for.
Cool school. Where'd you go?
I was hoping to sort of hide the skull.
No, I'd say you put the skull away before you.
Oh.
Yeah. So, anything you want to do on your watch, Tim?
Apart from looking out, I want to try and seeing that from that last vision you said like there was some woman screaming out, that sort of thing. Do I recognise her as a past patron for doing it,
Never
or is
seen
it
her
just
before,
somebody
no.
that's just trying to? I'll try and like meditate back on that and like trying to think sort of how can I help? How can I
Mm-hmm.
do that? And I'm just trying to work out how I can do some good
Okay.
around and just
Okay.
take a little bit of time to.
Make a religion check.
Oh, that's a 9.
You meditate for what feels like hours, and just nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing's happened. And then your watch is over.
Yep.
And Hayden, anything you want to do on yours?
I want to speak to the hilt of Dawnbringer.
Okay.
And just
You can speak in your head for that.
confide. It's like, are you
Yeah.
okay on the surface? Do you enjoy the
Oh,
surface?
I'm much happier up here now. Yes.
Are you okay in yourself?
That's.
I'm so glad you rescued me.
You're
I
welcome.
was so long in the dark.
Also, like, what's your end game? Like, I mean,
End game.
like, I'm not just going to be carrying you around for the whole time I'm
What?
here. Is there anywhere that you?
Why? You're not going to abandon me, are you?
No. No, but as in, like, you can't just want to be held by someone for the rest of
Do you?
your foreseeable future.
Are
Surely
you-
have you got something or somewhere that you'd rather go or be or do?
Are you fighting the forces of shadow?
I mean, when you put it like that, hell yeah.
Are you going to vanquish the darkness?
Yes.
Then my place is in your hand.
Okay.
That is my purpose. That is my dream.
Good talk. Okay.
Anything else you want to do on your?
No, I'm just
Okay.
in my head now. I'm just like,
Stop.
just imagining cool things in my head. I'm like,
At the end of the watch, everyone wakes up the next day,
yes.
fully rested and happy. All right,
Wait.
and you carry on making your way.
What's going on, Shadow Vanquishers? And let's go take on some forces of darkness.
I don't think we've actually fought any
What?
shadows yet, have we?
I don't know, but I just
It's not the actual
Spectres,
monster
it-
shadow. No.
it just came to in my head yesterday, and it sounds really fucking cool.
That is largely down to the fact that I keep forgetting that they exist.
Good, I'm glad.
What shadows?
Like as in the monster shadow.
That seems like
I can't forget Shadow the Hedgehog.
things like shadows sound like to be like, you know, in the Underdark and
Dark places.
Dark places.
I think it's more of a metaphor for evil.
let's not do that.
You rang.
I don't know, I kind of like the dark. I
Yeah,
feel it
I
home.
can see you.
Mm.
Revelry in the abyss is what draws us.
Like the dark.
So, let's go to this town, please.
Yeah, we need to find this
Really-
girl and
So
guy.
you carry on going.
Really hope they sell spell components and wizard stuff.
I mean, it's still quite a ways off. You can't even see the town yet. You just know that it's in this.
Any,
well, you know
anyone
that the
like
guy told
coming
you
in
it's
the
in
other
this
opposite direction?
it's funny you say that, Tim.
Hey,
No.
You see a figure sat on a rock
Don't be a ghost, don't be a ghost, don't be a ghost, don't be a ghost.
Doesn't look like a ghost, it looks like a living person.
What kind of living person?
Now, this is something that you've never seen before, Joe.
Oh,
With your eyeballs, but you've seen it with your mind's eye.
So
be
wizard.
more specific. That guy could be anything.
You see a figure there, he's sat on a rock, sharpening a sword, and just sort of like sighing to himself. Just sort of like, he's not wearing armour, but he's just like got like a, sort of like a loose white shirt, breeches, boots.
Is he
No,
God?
in fact, he's not wearing boots. You notice. And the reason he's not wearing boots is because they don't fit over his reptilian feet.
Oh.
And is
What
there?
manner of being is this?
And you notice the large reptilian head.
Sweet.
And he just like looks,
Tim,
and he sees you coming, and you notice his.
What colour is he?
You notice
Sorry.
his bronze, his bronze coloration,
Oh, yeah.
and he stops sharpening the sword, and he just looks up at you and goes,
Oh my god, Hayden.
"Travellers."
What?
Hello.
I've got a caper.
So, how you doing, Joe?
Calm down,
Can
you're
I-
drooling.
Can I have an autograph, please? What's your name?
We apologise for Tim.
I don't know what this autograph is.
He's even got a sexy voice.
I know.
Bit of a twang.
Everything I imagined was.
What brings you to the road?
Heading
Travelling
towards town.
Know what town down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, what town's down there?
I assume there's still a town down there. We were told there's a town down there.
Yes, yeah, it is.
Okay.
Everyone seems to be going there this time of year, though.
Oh yeah?
Why?
Is there some
For
sort
the
of
hiding
festival?
fair. I assume that's why you're going there. Everyone looking for jobs.
Yes. Looking for jobs.
Yes.
Sorry, your
Yes.
name. Apologies.
My name, Draxus.
He's got a cool name.
He's got a cool name.
They're everything I thought they'd be and more.
I know.
And he sort of like pulls this great sword.
Is that why you're
I'm like, oh,
to the hiring
do I
fair?
get? I take like the hand on it.
No.
I'm like, yeah, do I get? I don't know which one to choose.
I've only got a little one. Oh.
I just want to face palm at this.
Those two fanboys.
He's just there, just like looking at you guys, just like.
Would you like to travel with us, or have my companions made
Put
everything
you off.
awkward? They're not usually like this. They get better with time, I promise.
I don't know that you can give me what I'm looking for.
Oh, I don't.
I don't know, it depends what you're looking for. I think these two
Well,
might be able to accommodate.
Either way, I'll sort of step forward, extend my hand. And it was nice to meet you.
Make a charisma check.
With disadvantage.
Yes.
You forgot about that, didn't you?
Yeah. So this would be a persuasion if you got it, but it's disadvantage.
14.
14. Okay. He takes your hand, and he sort of like.
Does it engulf his forearm?
I hope that the road treats you well.
Thank you.
What you say you're looking for work when you go down there?
Yeah, obviously we're actually looking for a guy named Gerwin first.
Hmm.
We have something to
I
give
don't
him.
know the people there.
No?
I'm not from there.
Where are you
How
from? Where are
well
you from?
stocked
Where are you
is
from?
that town?
Where are you from?
Any chance of any spell components and such?
Spells isn't really my forte. I'd say during the hiding fair, I mean, it's a very busy town, so it might not be as stocked as it is all year round, but
Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from far away.
Cool.
We're from a little far away ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Very
Nice,
good.
he's actually from a place called Far Away.
We've
So,
We're from little far away. It's just down the road.
just spent some time in the Underdark, you know,
Oh.
getting out.
Hence our pale, shabby appearance.
Tell me about it. I hate the Underdark.
It's not
Oh,
great.
you've
I
been?
don't know, I was kind of at home there.
Yeah.
Yeah, any weird stories down there at all?
Yeah. Been
The whole
recently.
fucking place is weird.
Oh yeah, tell us about it.
Got a lot weirder once demons showed up.
Demons.
Mm. Demon lords.
Doesn't even care.
Abroad in the Underdark.
Demon Lords in the Underdark.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd hate to be down there now.
Oh yeah.
Definitely didn't do with the Duergar
Sounds
or
like
any
a
favours.
Sunday.
No?
Demigorgon tore right through him. Don't know. I would feel bad.
Couldn't have but the nicer people.
I know. You ever had dealings with the Duergar?
bunch of
How do
ourselves.
you think I got this scar?
Let's go.
I know, we ended up before the king of Blings, of Gracklestock.
The Gracklestock. You went to Gracklestock.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Horrible place.
Yeah,
Twice.
It's gone. No.
I don't
Yeah.
know. It seemed nicer than the other places.
Yeah, it's
I
not
went
there
to.
anymore.
It's not there anymore.
Why were you in the Underdark?
Various reasons. I'm an adventurer like you guys.
Got out okay though.
Are you
Must be
looking for any work at all?
Got out okay though, which means you must be pretty strong.
No.
Oh, okay.
Just saying, if you wanted to join a group, that'd be pretty freaking
On
cool.
a scale of 1 to 20, how powerful would you say you are?
Ha, scales.
Roughly around
Yeah.
10 above, 15 maybe.
He
Yeah.
sort of like picks one of his fangs. And so.
Very nice talking
What
to
is
you.
your forte?
Yeah.
My forte.
Yeah. Like ass kicking or.
He just looks over his shoulder at the giant great sword. He's like,
Oh, he's one of you. He's like you.
No, I think he's
Do
a
you,
fighter.
do you, in moments of battle, do you experience
Rage.
like
Should I drop like
Pure-
a questionnaire to give to people so you can
like
figure
this
out?
pure moment of
another
emotional
barbarian.
Fighter. Are you a fighter?
Oh,
No.
I'm good in a fight.
Yeah, it could be a bar.
Yeah.
Paladin?
No, I don't follow any gods anymore.
Is he like
What do you mean anymore?
Oh, that's
Who
a
did
bit
you follow?
dangerous.
Tim! Back!
Obviously, Bahamut.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
But, I'm not really on speaking terms with Bahamut anymore.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh,
new number, who did?
you like me then? An oathbreaker?
I'm not a paladin. I've never been a paladin.
Oh. Cleric?
I'm not religious.
No, he's
For
an
God's
ass
sake,
kicker.
Tim, he's a fighter. Just leave him alone.
Sorry,
Sorry.
it's the first time meeting
We'll
a
be on
dragonborn
to
like yourself.
fair.
I'm very overwhelmed.
I can tell.
I like your sword.
You're
You're
really
sweating.
Cool. I know.
I'm just
It's
gonna
really-
I'm just
really
gonna walk on.
You're just walking.
I'm just walking on. Have a good day.
I'm joining them.
Bye.
The
Sorry, what was
This
your name
conversation.
again?
Goodbye.
Draxus.
Bye.
Draxus.
Bye. Draxus, new friend.
Jesus effing H Christ.
Friend. Bye. Bye.
I want everyone to just make a charisma check, not at disadvantage.
Charisma. Nice.
Wow.
20. Oh no, just charisma.
Take this as a
17.
group charisma.
17.
17.
What was yours, Joe?
17.
22.
I like how this whole side of the table.
13.
Okay.
You're supposed to be
The one that
Yeah.
is supposed to be
I'm like a
charismatic.
7.
So he goes, hey, wait up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you're heading to Yata, yeah?
Yeah.
For now.
Oh, yeah.
So, you mind if I tag along?
Sure.
Yeah, sure, no problem
sure.
at all. You can hang around with
Sorry.
me.
Sorry, Leigh, not to be racist or whatever. What colour scales
Bronze.
does it?
It's bronze. He's already said that.
Bronze, which
If-
I'm immediately just thinking, oh, it's John. But
If you can deal with the fanboys, you're welcome to join us. We have no quarrel or issue or anything.
oh, hopefully we'll get into a fight. Not with you, but with
No, with things.
unfortunate other.
I hope we don't get into a fight.
I can see some ass kicking in action and really cool.
Hey, you guys are adventurers, right?
Yes.
Yes. Well,
we
I mean,
are.
look at us.
We
I've got
are-
a hook horror. What else are we going to be?
I noticed that. It's quite the pet.
We are
Yeah, he's a good boy.
shadow vanquishers and destroyers of darkness.
We are officially.
I would say that you seem quite capable, but then you open your mouths and I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, we can get stuff done. It's just like we seem like just complete fuck ups.
If you need proof of our deeds, there's a dead Hydra a couple of miles that way.
Yeah.
We work hard and we play harder.
okay.
It's are things kind of failing upwards?
So,
Critically failing.
what's the plan for the future? You going on more adventures, dangerous missions?
Well,
That's the plan. We need to find a way home, and from the sounds of it, that requires a high level of magic that we're going to have to try and track down.
Yeah.
Won't
Or
be easy.
game.
We are
Yeah,
looking for
I'm
a
working
friend
on
of
that.
ours as well. He's gone missing.
Yeah, you'd know
Friend
him.
of yours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'd be
we'd
pale,
remember
scraggly ginger beard, and would be fanboying over everything that looked slightly.
Anything like this.
Yeah. He'd also be fanboying over you as well. Don't take that as a compliment, but by all means.
So,
Any hint of Ravnica and it would be jizzing in his pants.
Yeah.
I don't know what a Ravnica is.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, there's a whole other plane. But yeah, we lost him in the Underdark. We don't know what
So
happened
you're
to
going
him.
back down in the Underdark.
At some point.
We're,
maybe.
we're assuming
Are
he's
we though?
made
Are we?
it to the surface. No, I ain't got no plans going back down there.
Why?
I'm assuming he's
Anton
made it
left
out
out.
of the
That'll be the way
Underdark,
home.
but we don't know whereabouts he's gone. We're trying to see if there's some kind of trail.
Well, I'll help you with what I can.
It's not Grapplestug, it's...
But
Ranzaburi?
No, that's Drow.
What?
What's Eldith City called?
Gontalgrim.
Gontalgrim, that's it. Yeah.
From the
That's
plan,
what
we're going
I
to try and
do
find
want
some
to
work at the fair. Then
Heading
we're
up
going
to
to make
Gontalgrim?
Yeah.
Yeah.
our friend Eldith.
Oh, hey, how you doing? Ah, a dwarf.
Yeah.
What are you doing with all these humans?
Prisoners of the Drow.
Still a long story.
Fair enough. Hey, if you guys are strong enough to escape the Drow and the Durga and Demon Lords,
Yeah.
then I might get what I'm looking for with you guys. So,
What are you looking for?
Yeah.
Adventure,
one time I'll tell you.
a good time.
So,
Dear God,
Make
you're
an
going to end up
insight.
covered in
Just
oil.
a,
From Dragon Ball.
insight check to see if he's being. Make an insight
make an
check.
insight check.
Just if he's being on the up and up.
Come on,
Sinister.
Put that dice
Hard to
away.
read.
Very hard to read.
You've never met Dragon
I'm
Ball
not actually
before,
looking at
so
him.
you don't know
Oh, sorry, please.
you don't know the subtle body language of a Dragonborn, so you wouldn't know.
I'm just going to keep walking to the town.
Okay.
Great, too busy going, double again.
I'm walking behind him with Hayden.
You're so cool, you're so cool.
Okay, so keep going.
Yeah.
He accompanies you there. As you, let me get hang on. In the distance, you see another mighty river run perpendicular to the Cerberine, which you've been following, because the Laughing Flow joined to the Cerberine, and you've been following the Cerberine. At the point where the two rivers meet, a large walled town stands. A huge tower stands to the west of the river. In front of the town is a chaotic arrangement of tents, stalls and wagons. As you approach, you hear the shouts of vendors. The smells of street food fill your nose and rumble your stomachs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Real food.
You see people standing at the sides of the road offering their services as farmhands, miners, guards and the like.
Hirelings.
Each of you notice the main thing these people have in common is they all look shady, brutish. You
This is a
all
bad fair.
instinctively check your possessions as you make your way into town.
Yeah.
Books at the
I'm
market.
hoping that they're going to shy away from like an almost fully grown up horror.
Can I make an insight check to see if there's any distant relations?
Is that my
Oh,
answer?
Just
The
look-
scene
that's the guards
inside
on
the
the market.
walls is much more ordered. Typical market stalls and the odd farmer or merchant looking to employ. You also notice a heavy guard presence in the town as a patrol of mounted guards watch the streets.
That's forced.
That's what you're aiming for.
Maybe it's because you haven't seen one.
You know when you like start drawing a horse and it starts off really good,
You seen
and
that
then
photo,
it
have
just
you seen that
fails. and
photo
you're
of the
like-
things like Game of Thrones and it's like season 1's really
yeah.
detailed,
Yeah.
season 2 just starts to tail off and then
Yeah,
it's 5
that's basically what my horse was like. It had a really detailed head, and then it's like, oh fuck it, that was
You
it.
don't think you actually just summoned two guys in horse costume, did you?
I probably did. Yeah, you're right.
Two skeletons.
Two really
Yeah.
sick guys in a horse costume.
So you
Found
guys
your
are now
cook and
standing in
twilight
the town of Yartar.
Yata.
Remember this town? I can't remember anything about it. I just remember where it was on the map, but I used to stare at it on the DM screen. You guys
quite-
went there.
Yeah, you should know all about this. You've been behind the
it was
screen.
years ago.
Are there
Who's
any
in
north
charge?
on the
What are
map?
the industries?
Your time.
Is that down
You
from
don't know.
Tribal Trail? Was that?
I'm going to make
That
my way
one?
into the town.
Tree was a type of mint.
No, because they
No, it's
they
tree
tried
ball.
in
to
the town.
travel. and
You're
there's-
already in the town.
Yeah, okay. You said
Don't
there's
wander
quite a
too
large
far.
mounted presence.
Yes.
I'd like to go up to one of the guards.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a man named Gerwin. Do you know the best place I could hope to find him?
You want to speak to Gerwin?
That's the chap.
Seven people called go.
He's on a old farmstead, other side of this town.
Could you possibly any more directions to that, or do I just keep following this road down here?
You'll know when you see it. It's the only one that looks like that it's haunted.
It's haunted. Oh, or it just looks like it's haunted.
Looks like it.
Okay.
I suppose it is kind of haunted in a way, if you can't go in as a ghost.
Shit. Yeah, he's dead.
He's a bit grief-stricken, I take it?
That's one way of putting it, yeah.
Or is he dead? Or...
Not yet.
Okay, so he's old?
It's wasting away.
Waiting
He's
for his
old.
bride.
Very old, I take it.
Sad.
Quite old. Good luck if you get your foot in the door.
Old and unsociable.
Let's go in.
Just the way
Let's
you
go
like.
in.
Shopping.
Well, I'll be on my way. Thank you for your help.
No worries.
These guys.
I'm going to find this girl in blood.
You're going to find the going. Are you guys going with him? Or?
Should we
Adam,
do some
don't
shopping
wanna-
first?
Yeah, I'm getting
We
distracted.
literally
I mean,
have
we've got-
0 health potions.
And
and
we've
shit like
also
that.
got like dollars for days.
Good for you guys.
That's what some
I'm going to
women-
go in.
Drax is just there, just like when you decide what you want to do. I'll join you. I'm going to head over to the tavern.
Okay.
I'll meet you there.
Oh,
What's the
I'm
time
going to
called?
find this girl.
I don't fucking know. Let me.
Screaming harpy.
Screaming harpy. I'll give you a randomly generated.
we should petition them to rename it to like the Hydra's Bane or something.
Hydra's head.
Oh, we should have bought some heads. Hydra heads.
They would have melted.
Oh no, they're
by
really
then.
big, aren't
Yeah.
The Blind Beholder.
Blind beholder.
That'd be quite a cool name.
And
it's
you
got
see, it's got
a beer
a.
holder.
It's got a. The hanging, what's the name? Picture
Yep.
thing.
Sign.
What sign? That's that's the word. Hanging sign is a picture of a like it looks like a dead beholder with all its eyes poked out.
Charming.
Cool.
We'll meet you back here.
Let's
We'll
see
just
what
go.
happens.
We'll look round and
Yeah.
Restock. Get
Sure.
supplies.
I'll see you when you are ready to
Yeah.
do whatever you
We'll
want to do.
buy you a drink when we get back.
Yeah,
Of course.
Of course.
of course.
So what's on the shopping list?
What is it? This
Right. So Adam, you're going off.
I'm going to go in.
All right.
Oh,
You leave the town by the next door,
Mm-hmm.
and you notice like these gates. The people. There's not as many people at this one. Everyone seems to be, all like the hubbub seems to be going on at the north entrance. You leave out and you see like various farmsteads, farmers out there, doing stuff. And you see one that looks like nobody's tended to this farm in a century. And everything's dilapidated and everything like that. And as you look at it, you swear there's like a dark cloud over it. That's how terrifying it looks.
filled with minions.
I literally just want to stand there and just.
Where did you get that from?
Where did you get the ale?
Old man Bailey's place.
Old man Bailey.
Okay.
Fudgy farmer down the road. Yeah, I'm going to approach it.
Okay.
Cautiously.
You cautiously approach it. The gate is like hanging on. I don't think it can be called a gate anymore. That's how much it's on.
Just like tap it.
That's actually the old guy.
I'm just going to grab it, so just. Bit of WD-40 would solve that. Right, let's help a pretty lady. I'm going to pull out the silver bracelet and make my way towards the door.
Okay, so you walk up, and it's quite away from the gate to the actual house. Once you get to the house, it's like quite a quaint 2-story building. A nice little cottage is what the brochure for it would say. And then when you look at it, windows are broken. There's a hole in the roof.
Wonderful
Yeah,
cottage.
it's a
with
real fixer-upper.
great ventilation, open views.
I'm going to approach the door and cautiously just.
Housekeeping.
You swear as you bang on the door, the whole house just goes like that, which is impressive, seeing as it's made of stone.
What?
You going?
Who wants to know?
Jesus.
That's not his voice. That's fucking. That's his
Who wants to know?
My name's Adam. Friends call me Baker. I'm here on a mission from a loner.
You're a baker?
No, that's my name.
Wait, what did you say?
I'm here on a mission from a loner.
Yeah. Not as in a loner.
This guy's a loner.
Yeah.
And he just like the door pushes open, and like nearly hits you. And goes,
What? What did you say?
A loner?
Is that some kind of fucking joke?
No, I met a ghost in a swamp.
make a persuasion check.
Straight to the point.
You have disadvantage on this because
You're horribly scared.
you're ugly.
Wow.
It's 'cause
You
of
don't
the
have
scar.
to fucking say.
Because of the scar.
Funny thing is, he's actually telling the truth as well.
11.
Yeah, I just want to sort of like,
Fuck off my eye.
I want to hold the bracelet up as proof. Just
The fuck did you find that?
Hydra's cave. It's dead in case you care.
You. But I don't understand. How did you get this?
A Hydra's cave.
This was a gift.
I take it your Alona disappeared a long time ago?
50 years.
Jesus. We met a ghost, me and my companions, we were travelling, and we met her spirit. She seemed kind of sad, so we tried to do her a favour. I tried to get her some flowers. Flowers led to a cave, which led to a
What
Hydra.
flowers?
White roses.
He drops the bracelet.
If he has a heart attack, I'm going to feel so bad.
It's fine, he'll be with
I know you didn't steal his house.
And he takes his, he's got like, you know, one of those like sleeping caps, and he takes it off. Just like,
My Lorna. I thought she'd run away.
This way he dies and joins Yoda with Anakin Skywalker.
I thought she'd left.
Technically.
It was the day before our wedding.
She didn't leave you on purpose.
Oh no, you got
More taken than left, but
Come in.
No.
and he stoops down, to, like struggles down to pick up the bracelet. And he's like,
Come
Adam
in.
just watches it.
Maybe my bride instead.
guys.
No, they're not. They've already wandered up.
you going in?
Yeah, I'm going in.
young boy.
Right, so you go in, and it's just as run down in here.
Herbert.
There's like one good chair, and the rest are, you know, you think the rest of them have enough legs between them to make maybe one chair. So
He starts calling you alone and get out.
he puts this bracelet like on his mantelpiece, and he's just like, tell me about her.
She seemed nice. A little ghosty in appearance. Sad smile. Pretty. She couldn't remember how she died. She just mentioned the flowers. I forget.
And hissing.
I'd try and hissing. She remembered the flowers and hissing. I tried to cheer her up. Next thing I know, big ass snake monster.
Yes, it's all coming back to me now.
Oh,
This is where Alona is like, her visage is like above the mantelpiece, and he's there. It's like,
Lorna. You're here.
yes, go and I never left you. Not intentionally.
But I thought you'd run away.
No. Oh, Gerwin. So full of bitterness.
I thought you'd... I was alone.
You're not anymore. Thank you. Thank you. And you see now Gerwin standing next to Elena. He looks a lot younger. He looks a lot younger. Incorporeal.
Okay.
Right. And you look over to the chair where Gerwin was sitting, and you see this old man, this crotchety old man, who had been snarling at you, now laying there at peace, smile on his face.
Oh.
You killed a man.
Yeah.
From the guard's point of view, some random guy asked where he was, went to his home, now he's dead.
No, you don't understand. I tried to help him.
And you
Fine,
see
it's a hermit
see
anyway.
the ghosts of Gerwin and Alona embrace each other, and then
Thanks for the note. So I say my innocence.
I need an alibi.
And I'm
We're not there. He has no. Where were you? I was the only one there.
well, fuck.
Even when you tried to do nice things, Baker, you kill people.
I'm going to sort of stand there in the house. Take a deep breath. Pack atlas.
Loot.
Loot the house.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame.
That was my good. Stop touching me. That was my good day. Good deed for the day.
Kind of bonuses over there. Yeah. Saved someone, killed them.
Murder, euthanasia, what's the difference, really? Well, calling the old, let's call it that.
Trying to do good by doing evil.
More
Time
for
to
evil, doing
revert
the
to
right
type.
thing.
I'm going to smash the chair.
What, he's sat
What, that he sat
To make it look
Oh yeah,
that's
that's going to make it look good.
The other chairs.
Okay, right.
You're going to make it
Easy
look
enough.
like there was a
Yeah.
skull.
After you finish,
It was a
it
break.
doesn't really look any different.
Great. I'd like to sort of pile all the pieces in the middle of the room.
Oh no. Burn it down! No, Baker, no!
Oh no.
Alright, okay.
Oh, we're going
Alright,
to
okay.
prison.
Alright.
We're going to prison.
Just so that you're aware, this homestead is like within sight range of other homesteads.
We're going to be stood shopping,
Yep.
right? Hey, what's that?
Oh,
Just a
God.
massive smoke plume.
Oh god.
Okay.
Sound of sirens.
I'm going to pause while doing this, just sort of, is this a good idea?
I mean, I think it's a good idea. I think it's great. I think you should definitely do this.
I mean, that's sort of the kind of thing you say. I mean, I'm all for, chaos, vindication.
Yeah, chaos.
Great. Well, there's only one thing that would make any sense, and that's A, to scan the whole house for valuables, B, burn it down to erase any evidence I was here, and C, totally come up with an alibi.
Wow. It's like good deed erased.
So, what are you going to do first?
First, I'm going to take that silver bracelet.
First thing
No, actually.
Are you really going to take this silver bracelet?
No, I am actually. I'm going to take off the mantelpiece,
Okay.
but I'm not going to steal it. I'm going to go and bury it in the back garden.
I bet it'll make it look,
Okay.
look like the old man killed her. Yeah.
Well, Buddy's not here.
Right, so you go and bury it in the back garden.
That's why he was crazy.
Could have changed his moral compass.
Okay.
It's like, I mean, I did a good deed, and the old man's just sort of fucked me over here.
Hey, that's what people do. They just fuck you over. You just gotta look out for yourself.
See if these
I
compass is
completely agree with you. I mean,
Just keep turning
I feel a bit shitty about this right now. But at the same time, it's going to solve most of my problems.
Yeah, that's how you gotta look at it.
Right. My next step will be to cast Disguise Self on myself.
Okay, to look like
Leigh.
Right.
Wanted level increasing.
Now at 3 stars.
Right. Ooh, I got barcode. I don't know what it is, so. Take it what.
It's obviously the Jumanji life system.
All right.
You've
You,
not
you
died
had
yet.
that before that film, so.
I know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna burn the place down.
How?
Have a torch, have a tinder box, got everything I need.
You don't need the torch, you just need the tinderbox. Right? It doesn't take long. This place is burning.
What do you borrow?
Just
I mean, it's
away
a
as
stone house, so it's more that the furniture's burning in it and everything that's flammable is burning in it. But the stone house is still there.
I would like to make sure the old man's corpse is next to the flaming pile, you know.
Give him actually. Yeah.
He dropped his cigarette.
Are you doing this as like a nice little ritual, like a...
Yeah, it's not me being just a psychic dick and because meta these guys expect me to do it. I'm thinking...
No, you mean it's not just because of that?
No.
Okay.
It's literally, in my mind, this is a brilliant idea and Klaus agrees with me.
I mean, my name's like Klaus, but sure.
You won't tell me your actual name, you're getting Klaus.
Yeah, you're one day. One day.
Besides, you know, burning pyre funeral, spectacular way to go.
Fantastic, fantastic.
Truly.
I like this look on you. You look really hot. I like it.
Really, I feel kind of pudgy.
You take 6 points of psychic damage.
How would you like to do this? Yeah, I'm gonna slowly stroll away.
Okay, with burning builder behind you.
Yep, not looking at the building.
Flames and smoke pouring from the window. Oh no.
As you make your way back to the town, you notice that people running past you, buckets of water, that sort of thing.
I'm acting really casual about it, just literally, just
Okay.
occasionally glancing back, just, ooh, what's going on up there?
Okay. That is where we're going to take a break. We're going to use the facilities and drain ourselves. So enjoy. Come back shortly once you have
Been here 5
relieved
minutes.
your bladders.
It's going so well.
We've been on the surface for not even 1 day.
2 days.
1 day!
2 days.
And already fucking set fire.
Oh boy.
Hello. You may remember me as Leigh, your friendly host of Table Goblins here on the Huntinghawks channel. I'm here today to talk to you about a growing problem in our country. Many miniatures are going homeless across the country. Miniatures like this young fella, Samuel. Now Samuel has been homeless for many months, just looking for a place to belong. But with your help and one follow, we can provide Samuel with a home. By following our Twitch channel, you're providing Samuel with a future in someone's collection of miniatures. Please follow. Welcome back from the urination station. These are all the people that you have previously seen. So, you guys, you are in the town of Yartar.
Yeah.
What you do?
Shopping. We're looking
Yeah.
for
Bits of chicken.
potions of healings,
Okay.
I want to
Weapons
try
and armour, possibly.
weapons, maybe a basic magical one, plus
Okay.
one, and I want some better armour than
Right.
what I've got now.
Sweet.
That doesn't melt in sunlight.
Cool. I'm gonna tell you now.
Mm.
You ain't gonna find that shit in Yartar.
Okay, fine.
Yartar is
All of it.
a small fishing town. It's not.
Maybe that says swordfish.
A plus
It's,
one rod.
it's not a city.
They've
That
got-
sort of stuff you're gonna have to go to one of the
They've
cities.
got a greater rod or an ultra rod.
Can I have a plus one rock then?
So no like road with the magi or anything.
They got
Just
nothing.
that
I
fireballs.
really would like something to boost my.
I mean, there's,
Not even
there's
a
not a
market
potion
stall
seller.
for-
It is pretty much just like you can buy food,
Okay.
you can buy general like adventuring supplies and stuff like that. You can't. There's not. There is a weaponsmith, but there's nothing magical
Yeah.
about it. It's just I
Um,
can sell you weapons, sort of thing.
can you make one up?
Oh, I could. But this is just a small
okay.
town. There are two exports here. After asking around for a shop, are fish
Yeah.
and barges.
Cool.
I don't think we need any
Is
of
there a
them.
guy named Bard about?
Like a party boat.
Right, okay, we're just going to have to hang on for a little while longer.
Make our way to somewhere that's actually
Yeah.
decent.
Should
What
go-
about the fair outside? Is that selling anything more than
That's like
the
right.
shady fair? Might be able to
That
get some
is like
shady-
some. After looking around that, I'm gonna make you roll for it as well. It's a lot of the vendors there are dodgy.
Sweet.
They don't have any. It's not like they're selling magical stuff. They're selling stuff that they've stole from other people, sort of thing.
Okay.
Um,
Don't even stole anything from a wizard.
they've stole things from people, like from the market town. Like It's like they've gone into Yartar, stolen stuff from the markets, and then are selling it outside of Yartar.
Oh, right.
Sort of thing.
Okay.
And you do get the impression.
That is ballsy, really.
You do get the impression that the people of Yartar hate the hiring fair, but it is necessary in order for them to get the people to do the farming and the barge building and recruit more guards. But as you're speaking to the people, you get the sense that it started off as like advertised to everyone, advertised to Tribal, which is quite near, and all this. That we've got vacancies, we want people, but it just attracted the worst people, year after year.
Oh.
Is there a place that sells maps?
Cartographers.
Yes.
Yes.
I'd like to purchase a map
That
of
would be good.
Sword
every Sword
As
Coast.
much
Sure.
as they can.
Okay.
I'm sure you have
Oh,
a map in your back.
A map of the Sword Coast. Wow, that's gonna. I'll put you back maybe 250 gold.
For a map?
That's a big map.
Well,
The whole Sword Coast.
how about the more local area?
Oh, for a local area, I can do you one for 50 gold.
It's more reasonable.
Yeah. You want to go in for that?
Yeah.
And
How much does that show? If we have
so that'll show. Where's my Sword Coast Adventurers Guide? Available now.
No, the next one.
Sword Coast Adventurers Guide.
Fine, I'll just memorise it and then I'll just make an illusion of a map.
So the Sword Coast Adventurers Guide. So you are in the Desrin Valley. So the rivers that intersect are the River Subrin and the river and the Desrin River.
Laughing
That's where you are. You're on the intersection at that
Tribal.
point. Got
Oh,
Tribal
that's
to the west, and then the long road that goes through that up to Longsaddle and then up to Mirabar. So you've got essentially that's your Sword Coast map. You've got like that.
So pretty much that though.
So that.
Yeah. So that's what you'd have. Yeah.
Sweet.
So you've got Waterdeep, you've got Neverwinter on there.
It's just
So we're closer to Neverwinter.
Oh yeah, that sounds good to me.
Tribal. Or we can go up north to Mirabar.
We do know what's there.
The better question is, where do we actually want to go, and why?
I mean, you do
Where
know
is Gauntlgrim?
after asking about as well. You know that it would be quite cheap and easy to book passage on a barge to head down to Waterdeep.
Oh, that'd be good.
Give him 50 gold
And then
now,
from
we'll have it back
Waterdeep,
for the
it's
map.
just a case of getting on either the long road or the high road to what's the name? Otherwise, if you want to
Neverwinter.
stay safe, it's going to be getting on the long road, heading up to Mirabar, and then across to Neverwinter.
So where is Gauntlgrim?
Not even that. It's
here.
not even that. It would be going to
Oh.
Mirabar, to Luskan, and then to Neverwinter.
Okay.
Gauntlgrim is over here, so we're headed over to Neverwinter, and then go through the Neverwinter Wood.
Why?
Will get us into Gauntlgrim.
Or we could just go up
No, as
to
in why go
Longsaddle
through the
and then
fucking
across, because there's no direct road.
Oh, okay.
I'd rather stop by Neverwinter if we can and actually properly stock up on the
Like a
stuff.
proper road. Looks at the map. You got to go all the way up.
What kind of
and
place
then
is
down.
Mirabar?
Mirabar is
Yeah,
here.
like how big
Mirabar's a city, large city.
is it a city that's not going to try and kill
I
us?
think there's a
It
load.
is a city, I believe.
think it's the
Off the
dwarves,
top of my
isn't it?
head, I think
It's
it's
going to be cold up
dwarves.
there.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be cold up there.
That's Mithril.
How cold?
Mithril.
England, December cold or
Silver
Norway?
Moon, Mirabar.
Probably Norway.
No, sorry, it's a human city.
Oh.
It rests atop of dwarven caverns. On the surface, humans dominate the population, with some dwarves mixed in, and a handful of gnomes and halflings.
Isn't Luskan where some kind of wizards are? No.
Something in Luskan.
Something
Do you want to
Luskan.
ask around about Luskan?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ask
just
about
cartography.
Luskan.
I'm
should
sure
know
there's a wizard's
geography.
tower in Yatar, isn't there?
There's a big tower. What's the
It's
tower?
either Yatar or
It's
Luskan.
not a wizard tower in Yatar. There's a big tower in
Yeah,
Yatar.
there's another big tower, but it does have teleportation circles in there, I believe.
Does it now?
Mhm.
Yeah, but why would they let us use it?
It's for
Travelling about.
Is that where
Well,
them
hey,
That's
flying-
cool.
flying-
That's cool.
them
Do you
flying
want to
cats
ask
from?
to go into the tower?
No, not on
I'd
particularly.
like to. It's got teleportation.
Asking about what the tower is,
Yeah, what's that
it is
tower?
the guard's tower.
Ah, okay.
And
Have a look at your teleportation circle, please.
you asking about... I've got some rumours here. There we go.
Yeah.
You would know it is rumoured that guardian skeletons arise from the ground around the tower when unauthorised people enter the walls.
Oh, we just need to get authorised then.
I don't think it's guards.
And that's where the shields of
Yar.
Yartar are the guards.
Shield.
So, head
Fusion jobs for that.
west to Tribor,
Mm-hmm.
and then along toward. We can either go north to go onto Grim that way, or we can go to Neverwinter and then go onto Grim.
Or you can book passage down to Waterdeep.
And then, like,
Or
all the way
Waterdeep's
back.
down
Because the
here.
river goes right down to the...
yeah.
Cerbering goes right down to Waterdeep, comes out right next to it.
If we go to Waterdeep, we might be able to find someone to teleport us up to the winter.
Plus main highway
You
road.
think- You do think, after speaking with the cartographer as well, going down to Waterdeep is probably going to be the quickest way, because it's on the boat down to Waterdeep and then up the high road to Neverwinter.
It's like main road.
Instead
all the
of
way.
instead of
So
having
going
to
down the motorway rather
instead of
than
having
the-
to go over to
the-
Tribor, then up the long road to Mirabar, then across whatever that road that is.
So is this not
Black
a road?
road.
Is this not
Yeah.
a road here? Tribor Trail,
Oh yeah, you could go across the Tribal Trail, I suppose.
and then up the high road.
But that goes through the Sword Mountains.
Oh,
Mm.
I don't know.
Travel trail.
Vandalin.
I mean, it's up to you. You've got various different
There's
ways.
some lost mines there.
You can go wherever you want. This is Dungeons and Dragons. You don't even have to go to Neverwinter. You could go east.
Boulders Gate. Boulders Gate. Boulders Gate.
You want to go Baldur's Gate?
I
I'll
kinda wanna
have
go
to
Waterdeep.
borrow the
Yeah.
Avernus book. You might as well kill
That's
two
not
birds with one
happened
stone.
yet.
Yeah.
All right, mate.
Waterdeep sounds good.
If we go to
Check with
Tribal, we could
Annihilation
find,
first.
we could see if that barmaid's there. But
Oh, is it actually
Alan-
follow on from that?
Literally,
Then
Well,
who's
Check with
actually in
Annihilation,
charge?
cross
like,
over.
who's a pretty good
Alright.
assassin
Boulders
to get in
Gate,
charge.
So he's got to go first.
Who, me?
because there's characters from Tomb of Annihilation that appear in that.
So you got to do Tomb of Annihilation before he does Avernus.
Yep.
Cool.
Fair
So, shall we have a little river trip then? Down to Waterdeep?
Waterdeep. Those in favour of Waterdeep.
Water Eye.
Right. So you're going.
I have to put my hand up to
At
actually
this
do
point,
something.
Baker's back in town.
Why do you smell like smoke?
Why do
What
you
have you
look
been doing?
Why do you look
Is
like
that
me?
turpentine as well?
I'd like to say I would have found an alley and hidden away and.
Why is there a fire up that way?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. Why?
Yeah,
you,
cool.
why you come from a mushroom cloud of smoke?
What did you do?
Mushroom plant smoke.
Yeah. What happened? Please tell.
He was a grumpy old man. He was very happy to get the bracelet.
Nice.
Then what happened?
He died.
Okay.
Wait, what? He died.
Just,
You killed
Died
him.
is vague. Did he
happiness?
Yes.
pass on? Was
Really?
he
Yeah.
murdered?
Did you kill him?
That doesn't sound like you.
No, no, no. I generally I didn't kill him.
Okay.
At the same time,
Yeah.
if you see some wanted posters for Leigh,
Okay.
those are recent.
Okay.
Like today recent.
Okay.
Like
So-
within the
That
last
sounds like-
half hour?
So we need
Recent?
to
More like an hour.
We need to leave. Then.
We'll be fine. Trust me.
Oh boy.
The crime scene was covered up completely.
Yeah,
Right.
but did you
Go
enter
to
the
the bar's
premises
place and
as
find where the
Leigh?
next passage
Who?
is leading.
Yeah.
See if where Drax is heading. If he fancies a
Well,
trip.
Draxus is in the blind beholder.
Oh yeah, we've got to go to the tavern.
Yeah.
We did say we'd
Right,
buy
so
the thing.
you head over to the blind beholder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just sit down next to Drax.
Right. Drax like, hey, how are you doing? You alright?
Great. Here's a beer.
Ah, thanks.
Yeah, I can
Hey,
see.
just
Can see why you weren't bigging up this town.
yeah, there's not a lot going on, right?
Nope.
We need to find work. Though.
Speak for yourself. There's a fire going on. So
Yeah, I heard about that. That's really strange.
Alright, you got a cold.
No,
Did
no.
Dragonborns get cold?
Does he
So,
give me like a dodgy
You probably
look?
can smell the soot and smoke that's
Yeah.
on your body.
We all can.
He could.
So we're thinking
I'm
of,
not even trying. Just. Yep.
thinking of heading down to Waterdeep. You're interested?
I'm all for it. I don't have any anywhere in particular to go, so I'll follow you around for a bit.
Sure, why not?
See what happens. See if I get
Shenanigans tend to follow us. Something will crop up.
Of course. So, are we staying here for the night and then?
No, we're going to leave ASAP, I think.
Well, what? No,
Yeah, we
it's
might
pretty
just
close in
start
the
at night.
afternoon.
Really?
I mean, it's
After
like
I would like
whatever he's done.
to sleep in a
See,
like
why
an
do you
actual
assume
bed
I've
for
done
once.
something?
Yeah, but this place is already it's already a shithole. So
I mean, they'll have like actual, real human-sized beds for once. That's a novelty at
Yeah.
least.
It'll be at least
You
stop
had
for
me
one
at
night
bed.
in a normal
Yeah.
bed.
maybe an actual
That'd be
form
nice.
of.
I can get
Mattress.
some food. I can have a wash.
Yeah, can we actually have some proper fucking food?
I can scrape some
Yes,
of these mushrooms
Please,
out
Graham.
of places.
Please, can we? Please.
Identifiable surface meat now.
Let's get a Big Mac and then we'll go down here.
right. So you order food, and it
Is
is
it
the
the fish?
it is the best meal. It is the main fish.
Oh,
That's,
fun.
that's what this.
Oh.
That's what this
You do
place.
now.
I don't like fish either.
That's what this place deals with. That's their.
I'll suck it up.
Do they have chips?
Is it cod?
Yes.
Is it battered?
We should
Haddock.
invent chips.
It's any fish that you want.
Okay.
They've got their fair share of fish.
Battered cod.
And they, because of the river travel with down to Waterdeep, they do get some like sea fish in there. It's like like some nice tuna and stuff like
No.
Just fish platter.
that. So it's fish,
Oh.
and it's a lot nicer than anything you've eaten in the last 6 months.
Hmm.
Right.
Can I order
Even
crab?
when you went to Blingdenstone and had the surface food, this is fresh
Oh.
surface food. It's not taken like a month's travel, and it's not salted or anything like that. It's just nice, fresh food.
I'd like to go to the barman and book a room for the night.
I'll say that rooms and food and everything like that, put down, I don't know, 5 gold.
Each.
Not each,
That's
just
a bit steep.
just for the light.
Like one.
So as you're there,
I'll cover it
you're
all.
there
Well, thank you very much.
drinking away with Traxxas. Are you
Cheers.
talking to any of the locals or anything like that?
Yes.
Yeah, see what's going on.
Alright, make a group persuasion check.
2, 6.
So you two have got disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh,
It seems they are somewhat intimidated by a large hook horror.
15,
Don't want to talk
15.
to me.
15, 15,
17.
17,
11.
6. Right, well luckily most of you got the thing. So you learn a few things. The town of Yartar is run by a water baron named Nestra Ruthiol. Nestra is a hot-tempered but calculating woman. She is rumoured to have murdered Cadrid Paler, her lover.
Ooh.
God.
She was cleared of charges, and it is now forbidden by her to speak of it in official dealings.
Mm.
There's a temple in town. It's a temple of Timora, and it is called the Happy Hall of Fortuitous Happenstance.
Really
Wow.
good place to go.
Is it basically just a big casino? Because that's my understanding of
Uh,
Timora.
You learn that the hiring fair happens
Goddess
every
Rock.
year except for the year that Shield Meet happens. So essentially, like except for every leap year,
Yeah.
Okay.
right? And then when Shield Meet happens, there is a festival at the Timora thing where they do gambling and stuff like that.
Why do we have to come on the off year?
Of all the adventuring companies who get their start usually around this time during the hiring fair, there's only really the Smiling Company that is the most well known, and they're still like an adventuring company, part of a larger
French
organisation. The town is part of the Lord's Alliance,
Okay.
and the general the general feeling of the public is that the town would prosper more if those in charge could overcome their internal problems and take advantage of what the Alliance is offering. It's situated on major trade routes, which you've got. Serves as a stop-off for caravans between Waterdeep and Silvery Moon.
Mm.
Shields of Yartar are the guards. They reside in the shield tower, about skeletons. And the Water Baron's barge can carry 200 soldiers.
Wow.
And
Big barge.
whenever there is an assault on the town, they never get past the barge. Because it fires volley after volley of crossbow bolts and then sends the people out.
Nice. Does that happen often? People
Oh,
attack
and
the town?
Not often. It's usually like the Uthgard raiders and orcs and stuff like that. Water Baron Hall is in the centre of the town.
Mm.
So you guys have been there eating and drinking and laughing with Draxus and all this. At that point,
We just kicked him into the pit.
at that point,
You just remember his
some guards come into the tavern, and instantly his bum stops doing that. But
Rock a rabbit's nose.
and you notice one of them takes the helmet off, and it is this, tough-looking woman, and she comes over to your table, slams the helmet down, and he goes, "Draxus, you bastard, how you doing?" And like gives him a hug. And he goes, "Who are these people?" "Oh, these are my friends. I'm travelling with them for a minute. It's see what happens."
Adventure.
And it's like, "All right, I'm a guard captain here. Name's Foehammer, Bianca Foehammer. Bianca Foehammer. Foehammer."
Okay.
So I don't
Bianca,
get.
Ricky, these things.
That's some really shit.
Yeah.
Wow. All the
Graham,
references.
get out.
Pull yourself apart.
Close the door on your way out your own house.
Right. So what brings you guys to Yartar? You here for the hiring fair
Was
or
she the
guard captain?
Just passing through mostly.
Just passing through.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
I
always
would
stopped
say-
by.
Makes a fucking change.
Oh yeah?
Instead of the usual cunts we get fucking looking for work around here, you guys are just here for the sake of it.
No,
Yeah,
so
we-
would, however, like to show some of your so-called fishmongers here how to actually properly fillet a fish, because this is awful.
him, not me?
It is not. It is expertly done.
Not in my opinion.
These people live for fish. So what you're saying is, even if it's like the highest end
The
fucking
highest-
London restaurant.
It's the highest for them. In my expert opinion, this is awful.
Okay.
Everyone's a critic.
I'll pass it on. I'll see if you can do any better.
I will.
I'll literally look at her and just like, I apologise for him. He's Graham.
Fair enough.
We've spent some time in the Underdark, so social skills is a bit
Oh shit.
need relearning.
Drax is going to tell you a little bit about the Underdark.
Yeah, it's actually how we met. We got in a conversation about
Well,
it.
you met in the Underdark.
No. We met him on the road. Started a conversation about it.
What are you doing on the road, Drexis? Oh, I'm still looking. You need to give up on that, mate. Anyway, how long are you guys in town for?
Just a couple of days, day or two, and then we're gonna see if we can
Resting up.
head down to possibly Waterdeep or
You
Neverwinter.
going down to Waterdeep?
Mm.
You get one of the barges down?
Hope
That's
so.
the theory.
Yeah?
Looking for a friend of ours as well. We don't know if he's like come through here or no. We've not had any leads on it.
Who's your friend?
It looks like this. I'll sum up
Yeah.
a minor illusion of light. We haven't seen him in like
6 months.
years.
6
Looks
months at
awfully
least.
familiar.
Wait, really? You've seen him?
Well, people have been describing. Is he the one that started that fire?
What fire?
There's a fire outside of town.
He's
Old
here.
Gerwin's house.
He's here?
now.
That doesn't sound like him.
No, that
No,
doesn't.
he's not a fire starter.
Press fire.
not- he's
start.
not twisted.
Maybe it wasn't him.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
Other than
interesting.
that, I ain't seen him other than that. I was just...
Depends. Was the house an orphanage or house?
Was it a house of disrepute?
No, it was old Gerwin's house.
Gerwin's house
Yeah.
on fire.
Yeah.
Didn't we have to do something with somebody that sounded
No,
like?
that was good.
No,
Was that Gertrude?
Gertrude.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
What you got to do with Gertrude, that old whore?
Wow. We were just told to give her a visit if we were in town, you know.
Met someone. in the-
Alright.
Met someone in the Underdark.
Yeah, make sure you got plenty of remedies on him, mate.
I'm immune to disease, I'm fine.
Spell magic.
He's like, finally.
So,
Yeah.
Fuck all I want.
what takes you down to Waterdeep?
Well, we're on our way to
Shopping.
Gauntlegrim eventually.
That's the wrong direction, mate.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, we do
We
have.
told him
We're also looking to do some trade, maybe pick up some work.
Mm.
And we're also trying to find a way home.
Mm.
Where are you from?
Not around here.
Earth.
Extra planar.
Another realm.
Say that again, mate.
We're from another realm called Earth. Midgard.
Or like the Earth plane.
No, it's just called Earth.
Yeah, it's named
Yeah, that's
after
gonna
dirt.
get
What a
confusing.
shit
isn't it?
name for
Yeah,
fucking.
it's just called
They
dirt.
weren't very inventive.
Of course, you're assuming that the plane just extends to the planet, not the entire universe.
Oh, for Jesus Christ. It's called the Milky Way, man.
That's just the galaxy within the
Oh,
universe.
for
Actually,
Christ's sake.
We have already proven that there's not an extra planar thing because the banishment didn't work.
Mm.
So
I need to check something
I don't
tonight.
really know what you guys are saying.
We're
We're-
just trying to find a way home. There was
Some
a
magic
portal
there.
and some drow, and then we were
Oh.
here.
A lot of shit went down.
Well, if you're staying in town for a bit, I can sort you out free passage down to Waterdeep.
Nothing's
Free,
free.
you say?
Nothing's free, so what's it cost?
Well, alright. I've got a little problem I could deal with. You know, I could deal with you guys sorting out if you're alright. If Drax is hanging around with you, then you must be worth your salt.
We took down a Hydra.
yeah.
Okay.
absolutely.
I'm sure that's great.
That's not a big deal.
I
Apparently
see.
not.
Normally, this is the kind of thing that I'd send my guards out for, but with the hiring fair, they're all on watch because of the twats trying to steal everything. So
You seem somewhat criminal out there.
I've really got
We,
a check for an acre.
we sent a few guys over to the east, a few miles that way. There's orcs.
Orcs.
Yeah, orcs. You know the big guys with
Just
tusks.
a few
Yeah.
orcs.
Yeah, we're good with
Raiding
orcs.
party.
There's a
Pretty sure I had an orc.
they got
orc
a camp or something in the rocky part to the east, a couple of miles.
What, the Desarin Hills?
Yeah, somewhere in the Desert Hills. Basically, from what we've heard,
That's west, but yeah.
they
East. Alright, same right there.
Upside down.
there's a new chieftain in charge of them. He seems to be a bit more cunning, a bit more clever.
That's rare for an orc.
He's up to something, and with Yartar as it is at the minute, looking after these cunts, I could do with him not being in the picture. If you get my drift.
What's
Might
his
be a
name?
genocide then.
Not genocide,
No,
just
not-
slight cunning.
You don't have to kill all the orcs. I don't care about that.
You want us to take over the orcs for you?
Just kill off the leader.
Mate, yeah,
assassination.
just kill the guy in charge. That's all I'm saying.
Has he got a name?
Kill the guy in charge.
Okay.
I don't know his fucking name. He's just
we-
a fucking orc bastard.
Obviously, we're not doing this for free, I assume. You're paying
Yeah,
us?
you're doing it for the
Transport.
passage down to.
Oh,
Or the
right.
free tickets.
Oh, free ticket. Oh, right. Okay.
Is that
Well,
drink?
I'll tell you what,
As well.
I mean, there's an outstanding bounty on orc ears, the left ear only,
Oh, that's a
just so
shame.
you don't think. 50 gold per orc ear.
Ooh, that's quite a lot.
I'm down for that.
Oh, God.
But you killed, so I'll do your deal. You got that bounty that's outstanding for everyone anyway. You got kill the orc chieftain, pass it down to Waterdeep, no questions asked.
Do you need like a head to
Do you need
prove?
proof?
I mean, that would be the usual.
Or do you
Couldn't
want...
it?
What body part do you want?
Just his head.
Just his head will do.
Got you.
Upper head, Tim.
Upper head.
If
How much for the upper head?
you,
It's a lower head.
we'll sort you out with some poison. Now, it's not enough to wipe out the orcs, yeah, but it'll kill a few of them. If you get their food supply, spread some of this poison on it. You manage to do that. If you get a chance to, this is, don't get yourselves caught and killed. Orcs are fucking vicious bastards. 200 gold in it.
Yeah, I'm down.
And if you see any of our, if you bring any of our prisoners back, there'll be another reward in there for you as well.
Do you happen to have like identification tags in case they're no longer prisoners to bring back?
What?
Well, if
Well,
they're
yeah.
dead. Well, if
Yeah.
they're dead.
Well, if they're dead, well, there won't be
And-
anything for you to find.
So you don't wear have like any sort of
They don't have
markers
markers.
or like that's what I'm
No.
wondering. They don't know what they're called.
No.
Badges would have been
Should I?
symbols.
Right. Deal.
If we do this for you, is there any chance I could get a look inside your tower as well? I hear that
That's
you
very,
is
that's very forward of you.
Haha!
Oh, you know, he's a wizard. They're always
Yeah.
like trying to learn and shit.
And she just like drinks
Always
what's left of
waving
her
them.
ale.
Always waving their wands about.
And it's just like, I had my eye on you anyway, mate. So,
It's the hook horrors.
tell you what, I'll tell you what,
So getting ready.
you sort this out for me. I'll show you whatever you want.
Well, alright then. I'm going to go in the
So
tower.
where are you staying tonight?
Here. Yeah.
Room.
Joe.
Unless you have a more comfortable bed elsewhere, which I would very much like to see.
Yeah. No, I think you'll be alright in your room.
Okay.
Fade to black.
So,
The bed's already creaked, so this is going to be.
we're gonna
Might as well.
we're gonna hit the sack and our arm is around.
Okay. I'm like,
First thing I've cuddled.
okay. I'll like kind of like get a few gold out, like give it to Elder and it's like buy a big stack of fish that will keep Hercules happy for a couple of hours.
Don't worry, I'll take care of Hercules.
No, you.
Joe, remember for the team.
Eldest like, alright, okay.
You know Hercules is bigger than her, right?
Yeah. a little
Be
bit.
careful.
I always am.
As she stands up,
I'm an
she's a
enduro.
good couple of feet
Yeah.
taller than you.
It's fine.
proud, Joe.
Death by smooth.
Feet. Is she half Goliath or something? Or?
You fucking
She's a
don't
tall
know. She
woman.
is-
Alright
She
then.
is big and she is muscly.
Don't
Does she
make
have
me
a-
large
Think
spell.
like, you know, Natasha Algie, that muscly,
Jesus.
but
wept.
tall.
Wow.
Actually, Joe wept.
person.
Or he will.
What
What are you trying to find protection from exactly?
Like mage armour.
I cast bless on Joe.
Would you also like protection from good or evil?
I've got that.
So-
That's cool.
So anyway, everyone sort of like goes back to their respective rooms.
Okay.
Is it?
Just-
And
Is it?
I'll let you do whatever you
Is
want
it?
to do.
Is it currently?
What happens in Yarta?
It's night.
Burns and
So
it's
it's night.
contagious.
Is it clear night?
I'm
It's
Fine, I can do it.
relatively cloudy, but not. It's not raining.
Can I see the stars?
You see a few
fine. I'm a
stars.
juror.
Only if
I'm
you-
protected.
Yeah.
I'm going to start and take a look anyway, just see what I can, just to gain any insight whether these stars are recognisable.
Okay. You mean you see a few constellations? Yeah.
Do I recognise anything about
Nope.
Graham,
You
how
got
good
no
are you
fucking
with
clue.
stars?
them? Very good.
You
I
sure?
have a telescope downstairs.
That
and
doesn't mean a lot.
Various astronomy courses.
I've got a telescope, so I know everything.
I've done astronomy and planetary science.
Yeah, but that's like I've got plumbing in my house. Doesn't mean I'm a fucking plumber.
I've got a toilet.
Joe, that bless lasts for 1 minute. Good luck.
That's all she needs. You do have sex 23 times.
As long as I concentrate on it.
Look there.
Is that meant when you know that you lose concentration? I've found it.
Oh no.
I'm just trying to find out if we're in fact actually on the same planet, just several years in the future. Same. For all we know, we could be on the same planet, but like the
I'm going to go towards
The-
Sleep and
the-
one of the statues,
yeah.
the Statue of
Yeah.
Liberty. I'm like, you turned it into a giant walking statue, you
we
maniac!
could be in the Shannara Chronicles where the world was like this, but it was just the future.
Spoilers.
Yeah, let's point out that also had a lot of relics from the past.
You didn't see that.
We haven't seen anything like that.
Yeah, but we've
Not
been
to
underground
mention,
the entire time.
that doesn't explain magic or
It
like
just-
anything.
Evolved. Science gone wrong. Who knows?
Evolved.
I'm also
Yeah. So you don't recognise any constellations,
I also want
constellations.
to
Maybe we're
ask
on
around
Mars.
if anyone's heard of House Mizrim.
How's Mizrim?
Yeah.
Make an
Drow
investigation check.
I don't know.
Drows, please.
It's a drow
11.
house.
Everyone's like,
No.
don't know, mate. Is that in Waterdeep?
No, never mind.
No, I don't know. Sorry, mate.
Thanks anyway.
I'd just like to retire tomorrow.
Cool. So, unless anyone's got any other business,
There'll be no library here, will there? That'd be cultured.
there's like a small library, but
No,
it's, you know,
that's not library.
it's not.
It's just an actual
It's,
proper library.
You know,
not
there's
library.
a couple of like the more popular books, and then it's
Books
like a
is
few
cool.
smut books,
It's even better.
and then
Is,
had
Tu-
it
is there one called Tusk Glove?
Yeah.
yes.
Cool. I'd take that.
Well, you don't know because you can't read common.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I can.
No, you
No,
can
you
read
can s-
English.
We
Oh.
can speak and
I can speak.
understand.
You can speak
Oh.
and understand common.
Oh, God.
You can't read it
I'm
because it's a
stupid.
different alphabet.
Sorry.
And this weird.
That's-
You don't know your letters.
We
I only know
don't.
one fucking
We need to get a
language.
biologist to teach us.
You've
They're
got
like
that
the
for a
book,
little
like
bit.
ABCs of common.
You know your letter. You can read. 'Cause it's the same alphabet as undercommon.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
So I could read anything in
northern
English.
and southern, same language is different.
Yes, you could.
Would I be able to read Infernal?
You can read Infernal. You can read Celestial.
Sweet.
And you can
Just
read
me.
English.
And I can read Abyssal.
And you can read Abyssal as well.
Do Abyssals right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It uses the Infernal script, so.
So does that mean I can read Infernal, or is that just like different?
No, it's that would be the same way as like you can if you could read German. It's the same letters, but it's different.
It's like you can
You,
sound it
you
out,
wouldn't make
but
the
you wouldn't know what
words.
it means.
You wouldn't be able to make the words.
It's probably all Russian.
Hmm.
That's it, that's all I want
Right,
to do.
so
find
if
some
everyone's
decent literature at some point.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
chill and.
So the next day,
Yeah.
you wake up. Everyone goes down except Joe.
How many hit points do I lose from Arcane Ward?
Does he come down like walking bow-legged?
He looks like the horse.
So as you're all eating your breakfast and everything like that, then Joe comes down.
Alright,
Alright.
Yeah.
I'd like to congratulate you on your performance last night.
And then Bianca rushes out. It's like, oh shit, I'm late. I'm fucking late.
Well, a very important
And
day.
she's gone.
Had a late night.
Damn, Joe.
And she, as she goes past, she kisses you on the cheek and then she's gone.
Alright. I'll give her a little wave.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You just podrick that girl. I'm proud of you.
Is that what it's called now? Podricking?
Player.
So
Hey, you got more action than Leigh did in my campaign.
Please tell me that you use protection.
I'm an abjurer. I cast all the protective wards.
If it's not turning when you pee, just let me know.
I'm an abjurer. And more importantly, I'm an abjurer without a condom.
It's fine, I've got a Toulouse resilience spare.
Like to cast Learman's tiny butt.
Don't worry. 20 gold, I'll make you a combo.
Wow, that's an expensive.
All you need is a hunter's knife and a deer's
Breaking the
belly.
DM, part 3.
Just have one form of magic missile.
That's what they used to make metal. Deer intestine.
Yeah, great.
Like a sausage.
That doesn't mean I'm... So, what are you guys doing this morning? You having breakfast? Yeah. Eat that shit.
Huevos rancheros.
See where we can find out about where these orcs are coming from.
We know where they're coming from.
Yeah.
That's away.
You've got the information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so,
ourselves.
She...
Go and assassinate some orcs.
What she told you last night, she has information about a secret entrance. She knows two entrances: the main entrance
knows
that they
all
seem
about
to use, and then a secret entrance.
I know about the secret
But she doesn't know the layout of the.
Camp.
What are they in like a
ca-
cave?
it's like a cave system that they've got. So she doesn't
Bloody
know.
caves.
She doesn't know the layout inside.
Do
Back
I
underground we
dark
go.
Yes.
Guys.
Yeah.
It's a dark cave, right? Orcs have dark vision, yeah?
Presumably.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do most of us, apart from Hayden.
And pass without a trace.
I've got this now.
I'm just saying, clearly I should be left to sneak in here.
It would
You
be
can,
the
you
obvious
can
choice
sneak
to
in and poison the
for
food,
poisoning
or
instead.
you get caught, cover yourself in the poison, and you'll be the food.
Or make yourself look like an orc.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Like an orc. Just a really small orc.
Small.
I can
Small.
change myself up to a foot in height.
Yeah. So still a small orc.
Not that big.
Talk about the
Quite
food for a
tall.
bit.
No, I'd say
I'm
Yeah,
6
you'd-
foot.
you'd be a little short at if it was at 7 foot. It'd be a little short, but it wouldn't be like bully short.
Normally short.
It'd be yeah.
Everyone go, oh, he's a weird one.
Yeah, they would be smaller.
Yeah, I can be a foot taller.
So
They would be
Bacon-
smaller, just not many.
So we're sending in
Bacon will be in
Baker.
charge of poison.
Yep. As always.
So we
Hey.
poison them. Presumably this is very fast-acting poison. Someone will drop dead
Also,
within a day.
Let us know
It's not
when
so
when
much
you're
that.
gonna
It's just
go.
that it's gonna weaken them, and some of the weaker
There'll be a
older
signal.
ones might die,
Right.
or the younger one.
can we all
So just like the non-combatants will die. Oh
Oh.
dear.
can we all confirm what the signal will be, just so that we know.
I'll tell you what, you come up with the signal.
But you need to know what it is.
Yeah.
Well, hence why I'm going to let him come up with it and tell me what it is.
Okay. I was just like, why was we stood there waiting for a signal that's not
Yeah.
been confirmed?
So,
Also, poisoning the food isn't going to kill all of them, so we should poison the food, then go and take care of the chief, and then when they're having their wake and they will feast you, and that poisons them and takes their rest.
Don't we want to like poison them before we go in and attack them?
Yeah, then they could be on guard.
But they'll be weak.
Yeah, but
That's
half
the
of
whole
them, if
point
they're
of the
going to
poison,
be
is to
eating
make
and not
them
doing
weak.
anything, then they might fuck themselves
That's
up.
why you split up.
And then we need to also
Definitely,
save
go for it, split them.
save some prisoners as well.
Yeah.
so we'll split the party. You go in first, and we'll deal with everyone else.
Yeah, sure.
And
Let them have a tasty meal, give it a few hours to set in. Sweep
What if
through
you
them
guys
while
make a
they're
distraction
busy.
at the main gate, cheese it before it becomes too difficult, while I sneak in through this secret entrance, poison the food, find Big Chiefy Man.
Just bear in mind, you don't know the layout of cave system as well. You don't know where the food is. You don't know any of this shit.
You don't speak Orc, do you?
No.
That might be a problem.
Yeah, I
I can
think
speak Abyssal, Undercommon, and
Just speaking
Common.
grunts.
None of which are Orc.
They speak Common, right?
They might get suspicious if another Orc was speaking Common at them.
Pretend I'm a half orc.
The only orc that you've met was Ront, and
He died many
he,
Many
ago.
months ago.
from what you can remember, 6 months ago, he wasn't that eloquent in common.
And all those other orcs we met in Underdark.
That we kill.
Okay, the only one that you've had a conversation
Tell you what,
with wasn't that eloquent.
Do broken, no. Or just not speak, just nod.
There's no point. We know what we need to do. We need to go in there and do it, whatever order it happens. If we're not killing the chieftain first, take off his head. Some of them might think, okay, fuck this shit, I'm out.
Should we try and find the camp, recon if there's like...
Try and find the general layout of the area and
Yeah.
then come up with what might be the best way of doing things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just going willy-nilly and start kicking shit off.
Yeah, not even Leroy Jenkins and
Yeah.
re-kid this shit.
If I had 150 gold piece worth of magical reagents, I could scribe the tongues spell and then you could speak Yorkish for an hour. But I don't have that, so that's a non-starter.
Is that a self-only one though?
Don't think so. Thought it was the target. Range of touch.
Oh, okay.
Grants to creature touch ability to understand any spoken language when it speaks any creature that does do someone else can hear the target and says what it says.
Yeah. Let's try and use some kind of tactics with this and
good,
But yeah,
check it out.
I can't cast that, so.
Yeah.
It'd be
you can check it
handy.
out, and then
Need some-
next morning go and
Mm.
or get the surprise on them while some of them are asleep. That way, it's not going to
Yeah.
be as many
Bits
around.
sneaky assassination.
Yeah.
No shattering.
Yeah. Quiet spells only, Graham. Or quietish. Nothing loud.
I've just thought of something else.
Maybe like cast silence and then shatter.
Share
No.
with the group.
I
Yeah,
was just thinking, what
Yes,
if
go ahead. Share with the group.
what if say like some gigantic beast was to go crashing through the
Oh
Have you got any gigantic beasts on hand?
well, maybe.
Is this like
I mean,
polymorphic?
got
or
this,
something?
elemental.
I'm thinking
That
I
would-
have maybe to do that.
Could send the earth elemental in, smash up a
Because
few
we're bigger
orcs.
with like horns,
Triceratops?
A dragon?
triceratops.
Where are you going to get a
I
triceratops?
think I might be able to make one of you guys triceratops.
Yes. Unfortunately,
The problem is I'm quite useful as I am.
I don't want to be a triceratops.
I'm quite useful.
Can you
as
turn
I
me
am.
into a gorilla? I've always wanted to be a gorilla.
Probably could.
why are you gorilla grod this?
Why can't you turn yourself into a
Yeah,
triceratops?
could.
You'd be more
Yeah.
use as a triceratops, let's be honest.
Oh!
Yeah.
Probably do a lot more bardic things as Triceratops.
Yeah.
Triceratops inspiration.
Draxus.
Dino inspiration!
Like, Draxus, do you want to be a triceratops? Giant three-horned lizard monster?
I know what the Triceratops is.
Oh,
but I
I've been
thought
to Chol.
no, I don't.
Okay.
Triceratops
cool.
aren't
I'm going to get
very
a
smart.
chat with him as my arm opposite my spot.
Okay, so we've got a triceratops in the bag.
Mhm.
Also, earth elemental
Mhm.
could be good.
If you're going to fight some orcs, I'm happy to come with.
Yes.
Yeah, I
More
want
the merrier.
to see this guy in action.
Are you taking your...
Hercules. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Sure.
Needs to keep his hook sharp.
Or, you know, if you didn't want the whole rampaging dinosaur to do some damage, we could just
Yeah.
have
He
someone
runs in
bigger.
caves.
He
It's his
tunnels as well.
It's his natural
Yeah.
environment. Yeah.
It's 50 gold in here. Left ear only, apparently.
I'll leave that up to you. I'm not really in it for the money.
What are you in
Just
it
for the sport?
Just out of interest.
Just for
I
the
just
lol.
love adventure so much.
It sounds like you do.
I
Very
like
enthused.
this guy.
So if you didn't want the Triceratops thing, you could also just instead be like a sparrow, so you can fly around and see what the lay of the land.
I'm sorry, a sparrow
Well,
is the
something
same crit rating as a
Sparrow in a
triceratops.
Something small that can get around and fly around and see, you know,
Like a
inside
bat,
the camp.
maybe?
Anything. Depends if you're going with night or day.
What about a
Depends if
hawk?
you're on the.
Doesn't matter underground.
Surface.
It's all night.
What about a hawk?
Hunting hawk?
Could be.
Always be branding.
Or a spider.
Yeah, like a half
Or,
silver, half
or
gold hawk.
perhaps perhaps I mean it might take a bit of concentration, but maybe
It's a hoa.
that really weird creature that guy made in the statue.
What?
That really scary thing.
Oh, well, let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
The what? Huh?
I don't remember.
I still see that.
What about that octopus that we fought?
What, the land octopus?
Yeah, land
Rocktopus.
octopus. Rocktopus. Yeah. Bet you could turn into one of those.
Of all the names they could have
The
called it.
surface
Tudor?
octopus. That's
Yeah.
the-
Why not?
We've seen a lot of weird shit down there.
Mm.
Or worse yet, a sturge.
Oh yeah, can you turn into a sturge?
They're like deadly.
No,
aren't they?
Oh.
no, but that has to be done.
I bet you could.
To be honest, I don't even know
Should.
what. I actually don't even know what they look like.
Oh, yeah,
Little
but
naked
what-
bat type
It
thing.
was so quick. So
Yeah, it was.
I was asleep.
It was a
I
sturge.
bet look like this, make a 5 foot sturge.
5 foot.
That's the limit of the spells.
It was that big. No wonder it died.
Actually, it was more like
Yeah.
that big.
Wait, what? You died?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was killed by a
He
sturge.
died too.
Twice.
You died?
Yeah, but he died by falling. He died by being killed by a sturge.
So what's worse? What's
So you
worse?
two have died before?
Died
Yeah.
from tripping over, or just
You
died?
Oh, I got better.
Huh?
Have you died before?
No.
Oh,
Mirror lights. Fine.
No, I mean,
yeah.
I got knocked the fuck out. That's about it.
he deserved
I
it.
don't recommend it.
No, I take my chance.
to be
No, I
fair,
wasn't talking
when we
about that
died,
myself.
when we died, we did
Yeah,
come
I've
back
done that
more
as well.
powerful than we were.
You came back as a friggin' zombie.
No,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
after.
Yeah.
I don't
I
care. You
don't
had
want to. I don't want to come back as a zombie. That's
That wasn't a zombie. It was.
Don't worry,
It,
get
it
on
was
that.
a elf curse.
Yeah, he reckons he's half elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little bit there. I don't know if it's half. But
What's
So
he
maybe-
smell like?
Third.
brimstone,
Fucking
Mm.
tiefling.
meadows.
Celestial Meadows?
That's smart.
Ass. Only the brave. Pack a Rabanne. Yeah, you smell good.
Alright.
Smell like
What
fish.
does good smell like?
Smell like fish.
Like
You
me.
smell like a human.
You smell like maybe you're saying that you smell like Terry Crews in the adverts.
You smell of Old Spice.
Great. So I smell like shit, but I've got great branding.
Hey, it works.
Always be branding.
So,
I can't drink this.
We go and scout out this little cave.
Yeah.
See what's cracking.
We're going to do that.
Let's do it.
what about your little dwarf friend? And she's like,
She wants to come?
Do you want to come?
oh, no, not really.
No.
Okay.
I'll look after Fargus. He'll get himself in trouble if he's alright.
Yeah.
I literally forgot he existed.
Oh, don't worry. I keep trying to forget you exist too, Mr. Adam. I keep trying to forget.
I'm working on a spell to make that a reality, don't worry.
Please, work faster. We're gonna try and
guys.
just sort out some supplies and everything like that.
Okay, do you need any money for this, or are you guys good?
Oh, I mean, if you're giving out money, I'll
No,
happily take
do
it.
you need it?
Yes, we need the money. We don't
Okay.
have a lot of money here.
Good.
So
I shall
if we can
take
take some money, that would
100
be-
What
gold.
happened to the 200 or whatever it is.
That's his own
Give it.
personal
That's,
funds.
you know,
I shall take 200 gold out of the bag and give it to them. for
thank you very
buying
much.
supplies.
Eldith like takes it and is like, thank you. That'll we'll sort out supplies and everything that we need. For
Don't buy it from outside because you'll buy it from them, then you'll find it on sale.
Graham.
I trust
I'm not a fucking idiot. I'll sort it out. I'll sort out supplies, everything we'll need. Get us to Grim via wherever. I mean, so the plan is we're stopping off at Waterdeep first.
That's the plan.
Alright. Do you want me to sort us out passage on the barge?
That's what we're
no,
going
that's
to
been
We're
handled.
sorting that out. Don't worry about
Joe-
it.
Sort that out now.
sealed the deal last night for that.
That was completely aside from the deal.
That was just for Joe.
Oh, that was side room negotiation.
Yeah.
Alright.
The negotiations
So
for the free
I'll
drinks as well.
sort
on the
out
barge.
supplies. Anything in particular you're wanting or anything? Or?
If you can find any magical reagents, that'd be great. But I don't think there's going to be anything in this little podunk town.
Healing
Oh.
potions.
Keep an eye out.
Yeah.
Keep an eye out.
Mm.
I don't know what I'll find, but
Potion of heals.
right.
Yeah.
Be safe. You want me to look after Hercules, or are you taking with
No,
you?
he'll come with us for now.
Alright.
See if you can find him a nice scarf or something, like a little bandana.
I'm sure I might be able to find that.
Just so people see him and don't think, oh, that's a marauding monster. When he's got like a little neckerchief or
With his-
something, they'll go,
with his
oh,
name.
Well, that's a
belongs to
already monster
someone.
with style.
So
They might assume he's
like-
polymorph.
like a waistcoat and
Maybe not that far, like a little ascot or something.
Maybe like a Sherlock.
hat.
Yeah, hat, whatever.
Do you want his name on
Detective
it?
Hercules.
A toga.
Get my hat with like #1 dad on it.
Mankina.
So,
A little cape.
so you guys get ready, head off. You head off to the
Branding.
east.
Huntinghawks on his shell.
Bianca is already marked out on your map
He's too young for a tattoo.
where the main entrance is, where the secret entrance is.
Sweet.
And as you approach, you see just like you're in the Desrin Hills, and you see like the rocky. It's if you didn't know that it was there, if you weren't looking for it specifically, you wouldn't have seen it.
Okay.
But you noticed just this is where the secret entrance is, and that is where we are going to leave tonight's session.
Secret door.
Thank you everyone for watching this episode that was brought to you by the letter A and the number 17,962. In all seriousness, no, please go and like and subscribe and all the stuff that the social medias tell us to do so that they can brainwash us into buying pet food. And also,
Oh shit, you can't.
share it with your friend, share it with your D&D friends, share it with your gaming friends, share it with the long lost friend who you think once stole £5 out of your wallet but you're not sure and you don't want to bring it up because your friendship means quite a lot to you.
Leigh, that reminds me.
And also, while you're out there, don't forget to love each other. Bye. Hello. You may remember me as Leigh Bridge, your friendly host of Table Goblins here on the Huntinghawks channel. I'm here today to talk to you about a growing problem in our country. Many miniatures are going homeless across the country. Miniatures like this young fella, Samuel. Now Samuel has been homeless for many months, just looking for a place to belong. But with your help and one follow, we can provide Samuel with a home. By following our Twitch channel, you're providing Samuel with a future in someone's collection of miniatures. Please follow.